Kingdoms shall fall.
Voices shall be silenced. You shall pop and the fun. Oh, it do not stop. You have entered the Gauntlet! Yes, roar, because it feels good for you to express your excitement, for you have entered the Gauntlet, a game of guts, of glory, of gladiatorial combat. I am a Montauk the Skullgiver, a wizard sent here to test champions in the dungeon's most deep, to see if their skills, their strength, their prowess is enough to join the army, the Queen's Guard of she, her majesty, she, her radiance, shining like the big fire in the sky, Queen Becky Bonecrush. Will the champions be able to show their skills and get over 200 skulls? Let us find out tonight. First, I turn to my left to meet all of these fine and brave folk who shall enter the Gauntlet tonight. I turn to you, sir. Please, go down, tell the people of Earth and the people of Deros, who are you?
My name is Johan van What is it? Johan van Lanceter. And I was vacationing in my vacation spot of Crowai when I was pulled into this dimension to collect skulls.
Ah, yes. Vacation is relaxing. Pulling your swords and your spellcraft against dark and dangerous monsters. Not as relaxing, but that is to say, if the Gauntlet. We shall see if you will survive tonight. We turn now to an old familiar face, one who I have traveled with in the past. Please describe to the people of Earth and the people of Deros, who are you?
I am Exeter Shockbeak, Mr. Amontillak. It's
Ah.
been a long time
Too
since
long.
I've seen you.
Yes.
I've come here among Amontillak's pleasure and blessing to get the skulls. I come from the world they call Earth,
He's an Earthman.
Earthling.
Earthling? Is that what they're saying now?
Yes.
I used to
And
say Earther, but you don't know what's
Earther.
going on these days.
Whatever you want.
Oh, you're one of those, huh?
Is that not all right? Look, I've been alive for
one of those
1,000 years.
Earthers.
Times have changed. Yes, go on.
And I am just trying to show that this wizard right here is the best in the world. Among
You're talking about
Amontillak.
you're talking about
In
yourself.
your world,
Okay.
Exeter Sharpbeak, in your world, perhaps. But you are now in the Gauntlet. Let us see if he has the power to prevail. The next champion, please describe to the world at large, who are you?
I am Irania, Shadow Dancer. And with these skulls, my debts will finally all be paid.
Debts. They follow you around like an eager child selling its freshly brewed lemon juice on the street, begging for you to invest in them, but alas, debts shall be paid, and you will be able to use your magics tonight to prove such. You are in the Gauntlet. Now, we find our champions surrounding.
Can I clarify real quick?
Yes,
This lemon
please.
juice is how much? 5 cents or so?
You know, its market price sometimes
Just
varies
buy
for
the
about
lemon juice for the child.
8 to 9 cents.
Just buy the lemon juice for the child.
I will buy no such lemon juice unless it is properly tempting.
It's a child.
Look, children can't just pluck lemons off a tree and expect every single living thing to ingest it. Unless you should be inside the Gauntlet. So now, we find ourselves in an interesting little situation. For you are now going to cross the bridge. The bridge of Taridge. Now our champions find themselves in a dark and dank dungeonous pit. Surrounding them are various skeletons with swords, very ominous, very cruel and mean. A glowing and glittering pool, once a fountain, now something that doesn't really have water in it, it just has
I
gold.
think it's still a fountain.
It's
Like a
technically a
statue?
fountain, it's like an ineffective
Like a statue?
fountain. Yes.
Statue.
Statue. It's decorative. Decorative groundware. You know that there is a bridge and you must cross the bridge. For when you see a bridge, you must cross it.
Can I go around the bridge?
You cannot go around the bridge.
What? Okay.
There's a little spot where it looks like you could go behind the bridge.
That's what I'm
But if you go
referring
it,
to.
it's instant death.
Oh.
Instant death on the bridge. A side bridge. But you must cross the true bridge, the bridge of Taridge, for at the end of the Gauntlet, is the skull of Taridge. Now, in our annual cleaning of the Gauntlet, where we try to, sort of spruce the place up a bit, make sure there are no spiders getting too comfortable, creating governments of their own in forgotten chambers, we found this extra room, and it turns out there's this strange bridge that leads to a giant skull at the end of a hall. And we haven't killed him. I haven't quite met Taridge. I don't really know what his deal is. But we're going to find out. So, we turn to you. It is your turn first. Do you remember how to do this?
Do I remember how to do this?
Yes.
Do I remember how to do this? Nope.
Okay, great. So what you'll do is you're going to want to harm something.
Great. I can do that.
Yes, you're going to want to hurt things.
Great. And these are my friends next to me. These are my friends next to me.
Yes, those are your
I
friends.
won't harm them. I can go 6.
Yet.
But however, those
Not yet.
little skeletal beasts, not so
How far
friendly
can I-
after all. You
how
need
far can I
6
attack?
tiles.
No, but how close do they need to be for me to attack them?
Like a few tiles.
Okay.
Give or
cool.
take a few.
Great.
If it's convincing, what do you do? Stepping on little sound things down there?
Yes.
Oh.
This dungeon is filled with things on the ground. I will do a flip over here
Ooh,
and land over here.
it's very impressive.
And I will tap this skeleton on the shoulder.
Ah, very good. Very
He will
good.
turn to me, and I will be all like, hey bro, let's fight.
And he says, which roughly
Can you repeat
translates.
that again?
He goes, for he has no tongue.
Can you say it into your...
It goes,
Okay, great.
so he has no tongue, so it roughly translates into, sure, I'll fight you.
Oh, cool.
So now it
That
turns-
is what I figured he was saying.
Yes, you know what? He was born to fight, and by born to fight, I mean he was always a skeleton. He was reanimated bones. That's the long.
That was
longevity of
birth,
his life. Yes. Yeah. So now you approach him, and now you roll the big blue.
Great, and I have 1 attack, yes?
You have a single attack.
Great, I will use my single attack, felling with style.
Ah, felling with style.
And it works.
Daha!
16. Someone figure this out for me.
What would you say? Felling with style.
Yeah, that's like when someone falls over when you stab them, right?
All right. So you fell. So as you approach this thing, you land in a very elegant backflip. However, your feet, you didn't wipe the drips off of them earlier, and you slip a little bit. However, your giant golden stabbing poking thing slides directly into the teeth of this thing and knocks all the teeth, and he is so ashamed that you have hit him. You have hit him.
Yes.
Now let us see. Roll now of your second column.
Also, sire, do not forget that you get a +10 to your attack roll.
Oh, does he? He does?
He does.
Oh, so you get a +10 to your attack roll. You already hit him.
Great.
Yes, you already knocked his teeth out. He's feeling the shame. Now,
I
roll
remember.
Your second
I
column.
remember now.
You remember?
I
Yes,
remember.
coming back to you, like some sort of memory.
memory.
Yes, like a lost child wandering in a mall, screaming for its parents. Hello, don't forget me.
Were you
please."
abandoned as a child?
I was. Yes, technically, I was wept into existence by like a mystic space goddess.
Fun. Do you want me to roll in the thing?
Yes, please.
Is it
Yes,
in?
Roll inside.
Okay.
Roll inside the white borders of dice. Understand they are. Oh, and if we could move that gauntlet chalice.
All right.
Yes.
And go. Okay, it's the
Same
same thing that I rolled a second ago and hid, which is a 5 plus. I don't really remember. What is this?
Rolling for damage.
5 plus 16.
5 plus 16, which is 21.
21. So the teeth that you have knocked out of its mouth reveal that when it doesn't have teeth, it can't go like it goes. And then slowly, one jaw unhinges. Pooking.
Oh, cool sound.
The next jaw unhinges, boom, going. And then that jaw takes on a life of its own and grows its own mouth and then starts slowly chattering up the entire creature, and the skeleton is crushed into dust that reminds you of some kind of very fine webbing. And it is dead! You have slain the creature. The first death has occurred inside of the gauntlet. Remove the skull from the thing. Roll of a d6, and let us put your first skulls on the board. Okay, Arthur Clooney's in the chat. Hey, Arthur Clooney. Blue Bandit
Skulls.
B, you're Jim Bot. Hello, everyone. Alana, hello, hello, hello. What? Yeah, I know you roll the D6.
Fine.
D6.
I didn't want 20 skulls at once anyway. I want 4.
4! 4 skulls to the board, Mataldo.
Yes, sire.
Excellent, excellent. Now, you guys remember that's basically how it works. Great. So now
I'm never gonna remember that.
Well, I'll remind
Never
you.
will remember.
continually. I will at least remind you for the next hour and 55 Earth minutes of the Gauntlet. All right. We now turn our eyeballs and focus to Exeter Sharpeak. We used to be sky pirates together.
Sky.
Remember our ship?
Skyrits.
It was called Skyrits. It was called the Roaring Cockatoo. And the Roaring Cockatoo was in the shape of a bird. It had non-functional wings that just were there to make it look like a giant bird. But we used to sit on the side of those wings and play lyres and sing of our dreams.
Remember what we used to think about what
We were young.
become.
We were young.
We were.
We dreamed we were crushed later in years. But now we will be
We're
crushed
back.
again if we do not enter the Gauntlet.
These two
Of
gonna
course.
kiss. Yeah, they're gonna kiss later.
Excuse me.
Spoilers.
Sorry.
Yeah. You know what? I
been
know
a
you were
while.
I know you just got off of a beach where you were just
The
watching
beach of
people-
Kauai on the island of Kroahu.
Yes, Kroahu.
Johan, you talk a lot, don't you?
Yeah,
I found that out very
from
clearly.
listening. Yeah.
Yes, well, I find myself in front of this skeletal dog right here.
Yes, the skeletal dog.
And as a wizard, I actually don't need to move at all. Because...
Magic. Because you just are eternally everywhere.
Exactly.
Oh, that's
So,
you? That makes
I will
sense.
show off my ranged attack.
I dare you. I dare you to
As
do-
I light off a magic missile.
Oh, my goodness. Exeter pulling out the old magic missile. One of the most common spells in all of magic.
You remember the magic missile.
Ah, yeah.
Very
Remember it well.
clearly.
Remember it well. I remember when one time there was a ship that looked like a helicopter from Earth that pulled up next to us. And rather than just letting it pass by or calling to them to sort of send us some kind of missive, you just launched a magic missile, and you know what, Exeter, your instincts were correct because it was a dangerous creature.
It was a
indeed.
dangerous creature.
A dangerous creature, but now the dangerous creature's before you. You turn to the tiny skeletal dog who is barking like this.
Like what?
Oh, there's him. Except it translates into woof woof, woof woof, which
that?
also translates then into, you think that you're going to kill me? Well, I am a magical creature.
Wow, this dog is more.
Advanced.
Yeah,
in the-
than
in the
that old
skeleton
skeleton
man.
thing.
Indeed. Exeter, take your turn.
So I shall roll this die to find out that I attack with
The magic missile.
6 damage.
6 damage emitting from your fingers.
Oh, whoops.
It spins out of the room, and while it is a very elaborate sort of situation, it zings around, and you have to duck out of its way a little bit. Whoa! Wow! You don't, except for you, Ivania. It comes to you, and you stare it down, and then you stare
attacks
into
go
it, and
around
it gets
you.
so afraid that it just goes.
I'm very short, it doesn't really.
Ah, that's what it was. That's what
Like
it was.
in Dirk Gently.
Excuse me?
Like in Dirk Gently, a TV show from Earth, which
Earth,
I have
yes.
never been
Oh,
to.
You've never been to Earth?
I get
Don't
Krulu
go.
though, which
It's real terrible. It's real terrible. The magic missile has destroyed this dog! It has just exploded it before it could even woof another woof. It crumbles in front of you like confetti at the fair. Now, remove it from the thing and let us roll for your
As
skulls.
I figured it would.
Yeah.
I'm just that powerful.
Ah, Exeter. You are just proud and... the D6.
the sexual tension between you guys is so much.
I don't want to say I'm going to roll that again. I don't want to say yet, but it seems you were always jealous of my magic missile and how big it was.
Yeah, there we go.
I said that. Anyway, 5 skulls to the board, Matoldo!
Oh, yes, sire. Of course.
Yes. And enough of this innuendo. Man on a beach.
I'm not on
Alas.
the beach anymore, am I?
No, you're in the Gauntlet where things are scary. Alright, we now turn to Ivania. Ivania, there are some monsters surrounding. Do you wish to attack
I am
them?
the short one here. Where am I? That one? Yes.
This one?
So like I can attack the person in front of me?
I think
I
that's
don't know
No,
who that
that's-
is.
That's your friend.
He's
You can-
late.
Yes,
Well,
he's...
That's fine. But
That
I
is-
kind of want to attack him now.
That is a warrior frozen in stone. Sometimes when people undergo the magical transformative process of entering into the Gauntlet, they turn into stone, and it just takes them a little bit to thaw out. Yes. Ah, yes.
Understandable.
But
So
you,
I will-
who you may slay is you may slay little skeleton man here, little skeleton man here.
And if I can get around little skeleton man, am I flanking them then? Okay, then I
Well,
will
no,
do that.
she's
No.
you need to be flanking is a
Melee.
two-person effort. You both must sandwich it.
Can she pick
This is
up our
not
friend
close
who's
enough.
made of stone?
Yes,
You can. You can
I'm
pick up
gonna
our
do
friend
that
who.
then.
Yeah.
I'll allow it.
I will drag my statue
I will allow it.
to that one here.
Yes. So Vanya takes the giant stone warrior, puts it upon her back, places it in perfect flanking position, throws it down as though it were like putting a cup on the shelf.
Oh.
then
Oh,
stands
never mind. It would be more
across.
careful than that.
Yes, the flank, it has occurred.
And then I will backstab this bony person here.
You backstab
Yeah,
the bony person.
The bony person. Okay, and I have plus 10, so... Is that 18 to it?
18.
I don't know if I get bonuses for weapon or not.
So your sword lands right upon the topmost vertebra of the skeletal beast. and as you tap it, it makes a melodic sound. Ta-toom. And then you keep on tapping it down its back. You have struck it. You have struck the creature. Now let us see if your tapping of its spine like it is a xylophone is enough to disrupt it.
And I am flanking, so I also do this.
Yes, go. Yeah, that's it.
2, 5, 11
Good.
plus
I like it.
7
That's
is
a 9.
18. That's a 9? Oh, the D6, don't do that to me.
Total of 9.
No,
Oh,
it's more than 9, 18.
18. So as you first discover that the sounds start emitting from the spinal taps, you tap a little more and more and more. And all of a sudden a skill that you didn't know you had was happening, but it starts to erode the spinal integrity and it crumbles in front of you and it is now dead. It is dead, you have killed it! Please roll of a d6, let us put more skulls upon the board.
5.
5 skulls to the board, Matolo!
Yes, sire. 5 skulls. Oh.
Yes, place them!
Oh. Ooh, 1.
Place
2,
them!
3, 4, 5.
Oh, amazing. I've been trying to get him to remember 5. He keeps on skipping from 4 to 6, and I'm like, 5, and he says, 6. And I said, no! There's one more in between. He just got it. I'm so proud.
Oh,
But,
I'm always looking for your approval, sire.
and I always yours. You know, positive feedback goes, it's a two-way train. Train goes that way, train goes this way, same track. Same track. Check the schedule. However, the schedule won't save you now. No, not at all, for rumbling as your slaying and crushing of skeletal monsters in this first room of the Gauntlet has at first given you pride. It was quite simple to disrupt these monstrous things. But suddenly, that mushroom thing in the center, it starts to transform. It sprouts a nose, a mouth, a beard.
We're going to kill it before it finishes.
It is maybe, probably not. And then
We're gonna-
it grows a staff, and suddenly standing before you is Roof March. Roof March, the Rememberer. Roof March, the Rememberer, comes forward, and knowing now that he is not just a normal monster of the Gauntlet, but he is a soothsayer, a truth teller, a secret speaker.
Do we keep these?
Yes, you can have them.
I see standing here is but warriors 3. 1, 2, 3. Man of stone, not quite effective inside. But Roofman, the Rememberer, wants you to know, if you wish to walk upon the bridge of Taridge, then you must both destroy the Rememberer so that he remembers no more. Now, first off, if you would like to summon a riddle from my mouth, the people of Earth, you may do so. Now, there are 2 forms in which you may destroy the Rememberer. You may kill him with your bludgeons, with your weaponry. However, if you kill him, he becomes a little bit a part of each of you. However, if you solve the riddle of the Rememberer...
Like literally?
Yes, like if you he's gonna have a riddle shortly.
No. Literally, like he'll become a part of us, or like a.
Yes, you'll all like, if you kill him normally, you'll all like have to split up his body parts and then have extra parts.
Okay, that's not that bad.
I don't know.
Let's hear about this.
Yeah, what's the second way?
riddle.
The second way, the riddle?
And if that happens, you will get to step up the invisible steps.
He gestures his hand, and then you see like very faintly sand kind of like goes over where the invisible steps would be, and there's clearly like it looks like you can't get up the bridge, but oh, there's invisible steps there. But first you must kill him. But to give you a spice of something not very nice, he turns his dark magics to the 3 of you in the form of insect fingers, but is it's a 4. It doesn't really. The insects come out, but rather than attacking any of you,
Oh, yuck! Sorry.
they just sort of sprizzle off and start their own families.
These are fingers made of insects.
Yes, his fingers are made of insects, but they grow back
Don't like
slowly,
that.
like tiny little termites. Oh yes, all these people of the world. Alas, another attack. For don't forget that there is still a skeletal beast. A skeletal beast who turns his sights to all of you as well, and this one has struck. Having sensed, like the yellow jacket that smells that its brethren has fallen, when you have crushed the bee, and it emits some sort of pheromonish juice that makes every other bee in the area understand that one of its own has been harmed. Same thing happens with mystical basement skeletons. Mm-hmm. So, it comes at all of you, and it has struck! It has struck you! And you all take 5 points of skeletal stabbing damage. All in various... You all experience like upper bone damage. It hurts.
Like osteoporosis.
Yes, you all get a little osteoporosis.
Oh no.
A little bit of that. Aha! Now we turn back to you, Johan La Santaton.
This? That's that. Yep, me. Cool.
Alright, so now no.
Can I go around the bridge?
Suddenly, you ask if you can go around the bridge. And as you want to go around the bridge, you find that there is a monster. I mean, not a monster, a giant stone man that you're friends with. And he's
completely different.
Yes, very separate. Incredibly separate. And so its shoes start to look like normal shoes again. And you're like, those aren't stone shoes. I think a transition is occurring.
I'll hold on a second and see what happens with
You might as
him.
well. And then crumbling off of the body of the stone man below is another warrior who has entered the gauntlet!
Well met.
Haha,
It's our
please.
friend.
Arthur Gallivant.
Arthur Gallivant!
Oh, they made a TV show about
Well, that was my brother.
you. Oh, okay.
I liked you better as a statue.
Oh
Wow.
my! Oh no!
I mean, okay.
Well, maybe he'll. Well, can we still pick you up and move you?
I don't see why not.
Okay, then you're fine.
Yeah. He said we could pick him up and move him still.
I think that's fine. So to update you, we were cleaning the gauntlet. We found like a mystical room with a bridge, and so we have to get over the bridge. And someone is going to come up with a riddle in the chat, and Mataldo is going to pick it and then hand it to me on a piece of paper. Yes, Mataldo, did you hear this?
I did, sire.
Great. So that is the riddle you must solve in order to find the missing steps to get to the bridge of Taridge, and then Taridge is at the end there. And to be honest, I've never met him either. I don't know what he's like.
New subscriber.
Oh, well, look at that.
Dad's filthy servants.
This is what we do in this part.
So long, always.
Baha, welcome Runa Mug to Hyper RPG, a land of invisible staircases and riddles that help you climb them. You are watching the Gauntlet, where there are warriors and dungeons deep attempting to solve riddles and kill creatures. We turn now to you. Now don't forget,
Cool,
you
I-
may try to attack this thing, or kill the little creature in the corner. It's up to you, Mr. Man.
Can I reach the creature in the corner?
You have to move a little bit.
I know. If I move, can I reach the creature?
Sure.
All right.
Gotta keep it rolling.
I'll do that.
Waha! Dum?
I'll do that.
Do it!
I'm gonna
Do
swim
it, do
through
it.
this thing. I'm gonna be like, hey, we'll do your riddle in a second.
So you
Maybe.
swim, you as a man of gold, swim through the other pieces of gold,
Yeah. It's
and
like
emerge
how-
on the other side, face to face, with the final skeleton that looks at you and says,
What did he say?
he said, which says, I think I know of you. I recognize your face, your tears, the way you wear your hat, the way you sing off key. That's what he said.
Well, I am.
with you.
Oh,
guys-
cool.
you
Well,
guys
I'm gonna use my I'm gonna use my kiss attack.
Yes, use your kiss attack.
I'm gonna
Your-
kiss on this skeleton.
The kiss of gold,
The kiss of death.
the kiss of death.
Yeah.
Great, use it.
Some people call it the kiss of gold.
Yes, because I thought it was the kiss of gold where you kiss and it turns all to gold.
Yeah. You know how like when you kiss people, I call it the kiss of flesh.
Yes.
Yeah, it's like that.
It's like that.
I'm gonna use the kiss of gold on him.
Use the kiss of gold, roll.
And so it's. So which one do I roll? I did the wrong one the other time. This is a D20.
Well, roll to
But, like,
hit
it's the-
is still d20.
Okay. And good. Wow. We're just gonna
What happened? What do you ask?
just gonna do it again.
8?
No, it's off screen. It never happened.
Oh, go on.
That's on screen. That's 11.
11
Plus 10. Do you know?
plus
Yeah, 10.
10.
Which is 21.
Does your kiss
Also a
land?
movie.
As you go to kiss it, your mouth jumps off of your face.
Yes.
As though it was a cartoon character.
It is.
And it spins around the head, but it gently plants onto the skeleton's forehead like this. The
What?
kiss.
Okay.
That's what a kiss sounds like, right? Mm-hmm. It has landed! You've landed the kiss.
Yes. Great.
So you have landed upon it. Now roll. Roll again to see if your
Yes,
kiss
right?
is
Where's
but
the-
a kiss
there it
of
is.
life, a kiss of death, or a kiss of something in between.
Just a kiss.
Or just a kiss.
Sometimes a kiss is just
11
Sometimes
plus 16, 17, 27.
Whoa.
at first the skeleton, as you kiss it, the gold that you kiss it with creates an outer flesh that seems as though it is the skin of the thing that this skeleton once was in its life before. However, that memory immediately crumbles, for the power of the gold, the heaviness of it, brings it crumbling to the ground, to the knees, and you have destroyed the beast.
I will always remember you.
You have destroyed the beast. Excellent job, man. I see you are adapting to this world.
Yes, this is just. Sometimes you have to roll with the changes in your vacation plans.
Yes,
And
I absolutely agree.
Sire, I like to eat on vacation.
What do you like to eat, Mataldo?
I like to eat too.
Ice.
Ice?
Ice.
Well, Mataldo, you play your cards right, and I'll take you to this ice hell dimension where they have so much ice that most people just freeze all the time.
Oh, sire, you're the best sire.
I'll go with you, Mataldo.
No!
Oh, Mataldo, that's no way to treat our guests. This is our guest of honor.
I feel like Mataldo and I are gonna have some disagreements and stuff, but after the vacation's over, we'll have come closer
You'll look
together.
you'll look back at the captured still memories that you put in your brain and
Yeah.
can sometimes be painted on walls and remembered for generations later.
Too many things to track. I'm gonna roll for skulls.
Yes, do that. Yes, do that.
5 skulls.
5 goals to the board, Mataldo.
Yes, sire. Well done.
Good work, Mataldo.
Excellent.
Thanks, I guess.
Would this be?
He's warming up.
He doesn't take compliments very well.
Before
does
it
he?
turns,
No, but he's
a
warming
little
up.
passive aggressive, I would say.
Before we
He'll
turn
come
things
around.
to Exeter Sharp Peak, this is as good a time as any to remind those of Earth that if they would like to help or hinder the quest of these heroes, they may do so. They may, for 25 of your Earth dollars, summon a trap or a potion that will either bring prosperity or something terrible to the people in front of them. And if you would like to summon a creature, a monster of the realm, that they will have to battle inside of the Gauntlet, you may do so for 50 of your Earth dollars. Oh my, don't they seem so tantalizing in their quest? But now, we turn back to you, Exeter Sharp Peak. Exeter Sharp Peak, standing in the Gauntlet's darkness. Step forward, do your worst.
Am I allowed to eat the mushrooms?
Do it. Who's gonna stop you? Your own self? Wondering if
Why
they contain
not?
hallucinogenics?
So I turn and I move forward and I look at these beautiful, colorful mushrooms and I think to myself, hey, Exeter Shark Peak, you've never eaten mushrooms before. Why not now?
Why not?
So I,
Answer us, why not, Exeter? Why didn't you do that? Why didn't you eat them?
maybe because you ate all the mushrooms before.
I make no apologies for the foods I collect.
Amontioc.
I'm sorry. I should have saved you a mushroom on that one backpacking trip.
Kiss.
Alas,
Fine.
you want to eat the
I
mushrooms?
shall eat the mushrooms all myself.
Eat them all. I'm standing. If you could imagine this at home, I'm like standing on like a little podium. No, like a balcony. Yeah, like a sort of projected balcony.
Yeah, you guys just close your eyes and imagine everything.
If you could close your eyes and think super hard, what do you think about? Say it in the chat. Just for funsies. Just for funsies. All right, Exeter, you approach these mushrooms. You have to
I've
roll to
eaten
eat them.
them.
You can't
Oh.
just eat them willy-nilly.
It's like
Roll.
he's never
Oh, yep,
eaten
vomit them
anything
out real
before.
quick.
You
Well,
vomit-
maybe if somebody had let me
you
eat mushrooms
vomit,
before, I would have known.
You vomit the mushrooms out, and you get 2 points of acid reflux damage.
That heals
2
her, right?
points of acid reflux damage. Now you must roll to eat the mushrooms. Roll the d20. Roll the big blue.
I hate it when you get reflex before you eat it.
So bit of a mer.
Nat 20!
20!
Oh, so you start gobbling up the mushrooms, and while they are not the mushrooms that you would cook into a fine omelette of the eggs of ostriches, they are somewhat hallucinogenic. But they aren't so gross in the taste that it makes you want to cast off your entire being, but it starts to creep and to crawl inside of you, and you start to experience and see things in a different way, in a different realm. Now, tell us, as you look around and as the poisons go inside of your bloodstream, tickling your brain matter as though it was never tickled before, tell us, Exeter Sharp Peak, what do you see?
I see Taridge.
Taridge?
I see him not as a skull, but as a man.
As a man? You see Taridge as a man? What is he doing?
He's destroying the planet Of Lochliston.
He's destroying the planet. What is it? His what?
Lochliston, the planet of Lochliston.
The planet, the far off planet of
Oh, the planet
Lochliston.
Lochliston.
It's no longer.
I've
he
heard
done?
tales of Lochliston before. What has he done? I don't know!
Come back to us. Exeter Sharpeak.
Eat the mushrooms.
So you see,
Very dramatic.
you see Exeter Sharpeak weeping in the corner, hallucinating, thinking of the destroyed planet of Lochliston. Useless. Sobbing. But now, you will get a chance. You will get a chance, Exeter Sharpeak, for as you have traveled into dimensions of the mind, you now may answer, perhaps, if your brain is strong enough to do so, the riddle of the wizard called Rovran the Rememberer.
Can all of us try and answer the riddle, or just the guy on mushrooms?
Everyone can, but it's
Okay.
his
Saya,
turn.
be careful waving that card around! Don't stop it! Stop flipping it!
Really bad handwriting.
Okay, good. I'm glad my penmanship hasn't been.
Cannot read that.
Nope, I saw it.
It smells-
Rovran.
Oh,
Yeah,
you saw it?
I did see it. Maybe I just won't. I will.
Maybe
I will
don't-
keep it to myself.
Maybe don't tell him you saw it.
You lost the whole advantage.
Look, maybe this
I
card
meant the
smells like gasoline. Maybe it doesn't. I don't know. You tell me, everyone. We'll start a vote in the chat. All right.
This is rock band.
Now, we turn to the Rememberer, and he says,
The riddle has been sent to me by all of the birds that swim around in my head. I can fly like a bird, not in the sky, which can always swim and always dry. Say goodbye at night and morning, hi. I'm part of you. What am I? What am I?
I will say, having seen it, don't think that's right.
did you understand that? Try to read it in my clearer voice.
Montel, can you read it as yourself?
Yes, I'll read it like this. I can fly like a bird, not in the sky, which can always swim and always dry. Say goodbye at night, and in the morning, say hi. I'm part of you. What am I? What am I? What am I? What am I? If you don't know it, you can just try to attack him.
I just attack him.
Well, that's a pretty complicated one.
Yes.
Fly like bird, but not in the sky.
Not in the sky.
I wasn't listening. I
But
didn't
why-
hear. I was.
How would it be a bird if it's not in the sky? Is that not?
And you know what? There might be other things in the sky besides birds.
But it's a part of you, right? So what is it? A part of us as human beings, or is it a part of us as? I mean, we're.
Would you like me to read it again?
No. It won't make it any clearer.
There's a second verse,
Oh.
Saya.
Yes.
A second,
I
what?
just received a second verse.
Oh, well, that might be.
That
Oh.
would make it
Yes,
so
is,
much
is
easier.
it audible? Can they hear you?
What?
Oh, you can hear me.
Can everyone hear him?
Here we
Unfortunately.
go.
Jeez.
Second verse.
Same as the
Same as
first.
the first. Yeah.
Same as.
A little bit more
That-
confusing.
I follow and lead as you pass. Dress yourself in black. My darkness lasts. Free the light, but without the sun, your view of me would be gone.
Oh.
I thought I was right.
Yeah,
and
that,
I am
that
right.
was that's a better.
I have an idea.
As do I.
Let's hear your idea.
What do you think, Exeter Sharpeak?
These damn
It's not going to be right, but.
But give it a shot if you'd like.
I will go with a swan,
A swan?
the black swan.
The black swan?
The film.
So you familiar with what birds are?
Natalie Portman.
Yes.
He goes with the black swan. Is that your answer? It is, and he is incorrect.
What do you yell?
Incorrect.
Oh, okay.
Incorrect. Your turn is over. We now turn to you.
So I answer the riddle or stab him? Or both?
If you answer the riddle, you get to access the invisible steps to the bridge of Taridge. However, if you kill the wizard, you may possibly get more skulls. If you choose the path of invisibility, then you don't get the skulls. The Rememberer vanishes like a distant thought. But it does get you further along quicker.
And style points.
It's true.
It's fun to answer riddles. Have you ever answered a magical riddle with a magical creature? It's really satisfying.
I have not, so I will give it a try. Is it shadow?
Is it a shadow? Is it a shadow? It is a shadow.
Chaos control!
And as you get that
That was
correctly,
just from Matilda.
the Rememberer says, that's correct! And then in that moment, his flesh spreads out like a bed sheet. And suddenly, like his face is flat, and now he's just like this long sheet. And the sheet covers the invisible steps. And the path, there's a sound, it goes like this. Oh, Lukak, you back in the back, can we make like an ah sound? Like a ah. Ah. We're gonna see if we can make an ah
Do you want
sound.
us to do it a cappella?
Yeah, alright, everyone, come together. Now you see the steps. The steps are before you. Excellent work answering the riddle. What gave it away?
Something I don't remember. It was a combination of things.
Oh, look.
Question.
Oh, how kind. Yes.
Focus #potion is in motion.
Potion, right?
Potion in
Yes,
motion.
Amex only has summoned a potion to the gauntlet. Thank you muchly for what you have done, Amex only. Now, as Mataldo brews the potions in the potion kitchen, we shall see who shall receive the benefit. It is you. It is you, traveler. When the potion is correct, bring it to the man in the
gonna use
shirt
it.
with the leaves.
I'm gonna use it right now.
Well, he has to write it first.
I'm gonna use it.
You have to wait for your turn.
Ah.
You know what? You may climb the steps if you so wish.
I do wish, but I will do very gingerly because this used to be some kind of person and it's weird.
Yes, yes, you have to step with utmost precision. What if you step on its eyeball, it will scream. If you step on its rest of flesh, it will not. And if it screams, well, we'll find out then, won't we? All right, so you have, would you like to move your little representation
Can you
to the
drag
top?
him still? Because then he can move farther after.
Do you want to come? Can I keep dragging
we
him?
drag
He's his own person now.
Yes, why not?
Okay, I'm just gonna drag you with me.
I'm one of those portable paladins.
This is one of those things that just happens now. So I go up this way.
It's like the
Porta
pal
paladin.
is like all in caps, so
I'm
it's like a paladin.
It's like a pound TM a din.
A paladin.
So we're right up here? Yes, we are here?
Ta?
Right here? Yes?
Yes.
Guess
Yes.
we can hang out at the bottom of the stairs for a little
So
bit.
you have stepped.
Just
By
kinda
the-
stand.
but as you creep up the flesh of the Rememberer, it starts to, and it throws the two of you. As you have landed on the bridge of Taridge, and in the distance you can see that the edges are foul.
This is one of the reasons I don't like wizards.
Is what?
Whoa, man!
Hey,
Well, it's the reason you guys are down there and we are up here.
Okay, well,
That is
hold
a
on. We're
lie.
gonna go around the bridge. We're not going on the same bridge with them.
yeah, can we just
But you
walk?
get killed if you walk around the bridge.
Isn't
I would rather die than live in a world of this kind of racism.
Well, it's just like the whole skin bridge thing is a little odd.
It's
Skin
definitely
bridge? What does that mean?
well, we literally
Oh, because
just
you walked
walked
on
up.
top of the man. No, the
Oh
whole,
yeah, question. Was that just like to be like, here are the stairs? They were always there?
Yes.
Now 20 minutes, sire.
20 minutes?
An hour and 20.
Oh, an hour and 20. And now we're at 20.
Time really
An
flies.
hour! An hour and 21 Earth minutes remain for these to scale the bridge of Taridge. Oh, sorry. Is this falling? Alright. Ah! Now! You just... The whole bridge isn't made of flesh. It's
Yeah,
made of stone.
But it's just the stairs.
The
were-
stairs. So you two are now on the top. Now, as you step atop the bridge, the thing about bridges is they have guardians. And they are not just these simple, tiny, short little beings, but stepping forward to collect the toll which may well be your lives. Comes
I feel like going around.
Buttermilk! Buttermilk!
I've read about this troll.
A most horrid monster appears. It's from the faraway land of Nintendo and it looks very, very strange. It goes by the name of Shy Guy and is out for all the blood. Or just some fun, but one of those two.
Can I choose
Quick!
Nintendo's
Roll!
chasing.
A monster has been summoned to the realm of the Gauntlet. Now, you there, Stone Man, roll of the big blue. Let us determine the strength of the beast.
11.
11, Mataldo!
Ooh!
Now, standing above you, the Shy Guy monster from the far-off land of Nine-Tendir has yet to materialize, for he is in like a spinning orb. You know what I mean?
Is this a mini game?
Some sort of capsule?
As though it was like a blue creature in transit.
Oh,
It looks like that.
Okay, cool.
And it hasn't quite come to life yet. Alas, but the monster is on the way. But the bridge troll has stepped forward. Hey. Oh, well. Now, if you'd like to cross the bridge, you can pay with your lives, or you can defeat the troll. It's up to you. It's up to you. Pay with your life or defeat the troll.
Well, I'm pretty partial to my life. I do have a question for you, wizard. Is
Yeah.
this bridge really as narrow as it looks?
Yes.
Alrighty. Well, in that case, troll! It's not I who will be playing with my life, but you with yours. Well, my name isn't Arthur Gallivant.
Your name was what?
Arthur Gallivant. I'm a paladin of some renown. King of the Rams. You've probably heard of me.
his brother had a TV show.
My brother had a TV show. Poorly received at first, but kind of a cult classic.
Alan Menken wrote the music for it.
Alan Menken wrote the music for it.
Oh, wait. Isn't that interesting? All I heard was blah, 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 blee, blee, blee. I am stupid, flesh, dumb, dumb, dumb. I kill you. Is that what you said? That's what I heard.
Kill him, man. Kill him.
I'm the stupid flesh construct and I'll kill you, yes. I'd like to take a swing at his knees with my hammer.
Yes, hammers are good for building.
That's gonna be a 20.
Total?
20 total.
So you swing and you go right for the knees, and you hit the first knee. It is too strong. But you pull back and you'll see that pointy part in the back of your thing. You
yes.
swing that.
Should have done that first.
However, it is not strong enough, and Budamilg's massivity just it makes contact and he doesn't even flinch. But he does notice. Is there something happening?
Well, that might be a problem.
Oh my, Marbu, I see that you want to take out Budamilg's knees. The problem is, Budamilg needs his knees, if you please. Now Budamilg uses his giant arms as clubs. Budamilg uses his... good one, Chaotic Clooney. He needed that. I like it. I like the way you put things together. However, Budamilg is not happy, and he can only attack the two of you standing atop of the bridge.
I'm not worried.
Now his giant
I'm
arms,
worried.
as wide as the blood oak, the mightiest tree in the forest of Pathfinder. He swings them around at the two of you. Now let us see if he can attack properly. Wait,
I would
can
like
you
to
give
hide
me-
behind
wait,
the meat.
Quickly, each AC.
22.
22.
Both.
But for drastically different reasons.
Yes.
All
Mostly
right.
because
And
I
that
hide
is
behind
it is a 27. It strikes you both.
That'll do it.
He just slams you both, and then you go, and boom, he slams you again, and then one more time. Oh goodness!
Just when I was getting used to not being slammed.
Yes, and now
Very
you
uncomfortable.
understand That's just like, you know when like your eyes are weird and you see like little sparkles?
Yeah, with the
It's not your
floaties.
lenses. It's not your lenses. It's actually you perceiving tiny little magic dust. Just like that, when you see birds going around your head, those are not imaginary birds. Those are true birds of darkness that have swiveled, and they swivel above you and they start pecking at you.
So like what? Okay, cool.
Yes. All right. Now let us see. All right. So blah blah blah.
Quite frightening.
Carry the 2. All
For them, not
right.
Well, yeah,
we're
we're
fine.
fine.
You know.
Yeah, but we're all a
Mathematics.
team, man.
Well, they were kind of mean.
Mathematics.
Low numbers only.
No whammies.
All right. 2 times 3, 6, 16. 16 smashing damage dealt.
Math.
Oh god, this is tough.
Just add it. Just add it.
I don't think I get more powerful.
But now, as you of down there have yet to cross the bridge, perhaps you would like to kill, as the shy guy has now. He's landed, and he's, hey guys, how's it going? Wow, you guys seem like you're a lot of fun.
Oh, hold on. Can I give him a compliment? Any compliment?
Give him a compliment.
Just cool demeanor.
Hey, thanks, man.
Cool, great.
Ah,
Shy guy!
what's
Fuck you!
What?
Hey.
Oh,
Whoa, wait a minute.
Whoa, man. I mean, that's your. Hey, you know what? People just gotta be themselves. Wow. And you know what? The shy guy's gonna be himself. And sometimes that means shooting lightning out of your fingers, like I do. Here he is. He's gonna try to kill the 2 of you.
I'm not gonna catch that.
Thank you, Exeter Shop. The shy guy turns his attack to the 2 of you on the ground. Now, while he
Sorry, let me
seemed
see
like
what-
a sweet, gentle thing,
Why would you compliment him? He's trying to attack us.
No, he's not.
23.
When did he try to? Right now?
23, yes, he has struck you both. He says, wow, thanks, Hands. You guys work great. Oh,
How
my.
much?
Wow. All right, and the damage that is
Well,
done.
23 to hit.
12.
Okay.
12 zapping damage done from the tip of his
Jeez.
fingertips. His fingertips, oh, so sparkly. Sparkly like the hallucinatory things you see out of your eyelids.
Can I
Now-
say a negative thing about Mr. Shy Guy?
Yeah.
Fuck you.
He says, oh, wow. Thanks, man. I really appreciate you, keeping me on my toes.
You're quite a twat.
Wow. Awesome. Awesome. Yeah. Life is amazing. All right. We turn to you.
Can I ask him to not shock us again and to join us?
You can try. It probably won't work. You can try to attack
What's
him.
the what's the percentages here?
I would say like, good and bad percentage.
All right, I'll just attack him.
Attack him.
I'm gonna.
Kind of the standard way of things.
I'm gonna just attack him. Listen, shy guy. I really like you. You did zap us, and I can't have that. I'm sorry.
Oh, look, man, all you can do is be yourself. Wow.
You remind me a lot of someone.
Who?
You wouldn't know him.
You
I'm
tell
gonna-
that shy guy.
It's 26.
26. So, while he was thanking you, he actually was, in his true mind, unthanking you. For you found a way to penetrate his glowing demeanor, and you have brought it down a peg or two, and you have struck the shy guy.
Oh, I forgot to say I was hitting him at the same time.
You struck him.
Yeah.
Yes. Hitting same thing. So you struck him. Now let us see the damage you deal.
What do you need?
12.
Yes.
Oh, sorry.
Oh.
Sorry, man.
You know
I'm
what?
sorry. I'm sorry I did this.
Some days are harder than others.
Well,
Wow.
so close.
Keeps you
keep it
real
in-
interested in what's going on,
There we
though,
go.
you know?
That's a good one. I mean, they were all 12s, but that's the one that landed.
28.
28. 28. So what tell us, describe to us the damage that it does to this thing.
Well, really, man, I don't normally attack like this. But I took him and held his face and held his temples, and I was just like, I'm sorry I have to send this negative energy into you to destroy you and reveal your true self. And it seeps into his brain, and his butt explodes.
Accurate.
Sire, can you do that?
It's okay.
You just did.
Holy shit!
And his butt explodes.
Holy shit is the name of the attack.
Yes, the holy shit has been administered.
Uh,
And he says, you know what, that's okay. Whoa! And now he has to have special chairs to sit in, for he has no bottom to cushion the tailbone against the seat.
I would recommend not even sitting.
Well, you know what, sometimes you get tired. What are you going to do, lay on your front?
Yeah.
Probably that,
You
yeah.
might-
Yeah, probably.
You might have to do that now.
Yeah, it's the least painful way. Yeah.
I've never felt this kind of heaviness while murdering before.
Yes, no, it's...
Never remorse, but now I
No,
understand what
yeah.
it is.
You thought that perhaps it would feel good to take down a foe, but in the same time, perhaps you took down a little bit of yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, well, good. Aha! Whoa, wow.
Try our new sweet corn flavored. Oh wait, Sarah did. Anyways, 4 hashtag potions for the players.
Yeah! Thank you, Gauntlet Grog, for sending potions to these folk crossing a bridge. And while it seems like crossing a bridge is as simple as 1 footy, 2 footy, repeat,
5 footy, 60 footy,
It's not
70
as
footy
simple.
more.
Yes, it's a very long song.
it's not.
Very hard to
Yeah,
sing.
no, it's
Even
different
harder
entirely.
when giant, horrible monsters stand in your path. But alas, potions have been administered. But I also was not yet to give you your first potion. And you know what? You may use it right now if you wish. Because it went to you when I rolled the dice of destiny.
Ooh. I'm not gonna do it yet.
Hold
I don't
on
think I'm
to
close
it.
enough to anything.
Yes, you put it in your little cup holder that you have on your belt.
Oh, that's fancy.
And now Mataldo is brewing potions drip by
remember I
drip
have this.
in the kitchen. Drip by drip, Mataldo. You must start with the top, end at the bottom. 1 hour and earth minutes remain, plus 8. John and Kate.
Very slowly.
I once knew a man named John. I once knew a lass named Kate. When they wanted to produce the children, they ended up with 8. They thought it would be swell. They thought it would be great. But they couldn't even take all of the tabloid hate. But when they came in soon, you know they crossed through the sewer grate. I know they live so well, even though it's called hell underneath the sewer grate.
They got a divorce.
They did?
Yeah.
Oh,
Quick,
you know
quick
what?
story time. I've
He's
actually
gone,
met.
right? He's dead?
I've actually
Or-
met Kate,
He's not dead.
Before.
His body
And,
just exploded.
and she's a bitch. She is a complete bitch.
you know, let's not talk like that.
No, I mean,
Maybe she's just not your taste.
Is it okay
No,
if
she
I
was-
go on my
Everybody
own
has
around
bad
the bridge?
days.
Can I go around the bridge
she
by
was,
myself?
she was having an
Eventually,
awful
you
day.
know what?
Can I move also?
I would
if
let
haven't
someone,
moved?
if someone wants to specifically donate a custom potion to allow him to specifically cross the bridge
Yeah,
by
do it.
himself. But you have to like take all your turns across the bridge.
Yeah.
Yeah. Of which you would just, alright. Alright, so now we are going to pass out the potions most delicious and bubbly. Take one, pass it down, read it aloud, read it aloud.
Okay. Any randomly? Randomly.
Oh, yep. Don't look. Close your eyes.
I'm
Close your
just
eyes.
gonna look up.
Close,
I'll close my eyes.
Yeah.
Do you have 2?
Oh, I took
Perfect.
2. It's because I didn't look.
Now, everyone, read of your potions to the world at large so they may know of what dangers or help befall.
All at the same time.
I would say
1, 2,
and then the
3.
other.
Enrage. +2 to attack and damage rolls. Matt, you gotta.
You know, some people are great at typing, some people are great at Super Mario people's, and some people are just bad at writing.
Okay.
I'm unfamiliar with 2 out of the
Look.
3 things you said.
Mataldo, when Mataldo is writing these little things down, he can only do so with a severed horsetail that I gave him.
Oh.
I find it perfectly clear is writing in my language,
Yes.
so.
Great.
Intimidation.
Yours is better.
Enemy of choice loses 5 AC permanently.
Wow.
Wow!
Oh, yeah.
That's pretty good. You'll use it as your turn when we come back to you.
Use it wisely.
Then you can't use it against Kate. Though you might like to. I know you want to.
Quite.
She's not the final part of the dungeon. Is
Yes,
Kate and
Taridge.
her date?
That would be awful.
Good.
Wait, how old are they now? They're like 10.
No, they all are forever 8.
They're all 8.
All 8
Oh,
of
the
them are
plus-
8
the
years
plus
old.
8 is just their
Eight on
age
eight,
forever.
yes.
There's a symmetry there that I
Yes.
like.
Good luck.
Alas! Eliania. Have I said that right? Ivania.
You've pronounced it differently every time. Now I'm entertained by it, so I'm going to let you keep going.
Great. All right. Please
I
speak of the
have
potion.
the boots of dexterity, and it's +2 to my AC.
How lovely. How lovely.
And last but not least,
And last but not least,
I would say
author of the television show Gallivant.
my brother. Anyway, I got the potion of freeze. I freeze an enemy and they lose a turn. I won't drink it myself. That'd be bad.
Aha!
Please don't do that. I need you later.
How about a custom trap that will never allow him to ever cross the bridge except on the back of another player or a monster?
On the back of another monster.
Yes, you possibly you could the wheels turning.
Yeah.
Well, save it for your turn. It's not there yet. But yes, aha.
Shy Guy is alive still? Just to- Shy Guy's still alive.
Yeah, you could use it.
He's still alive though?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Oh yeah, no,
We
he's
haven't
alive.
get on his back there.
I
without
mean-
a butt.
Yeah, look.
It's true, he does
doesn't
not
need to
have a
sit.
butt.
Look, baby, don't gut back, but he still has the feet to step atop the cracks in the floor.
And break his mother's back.
His mother's back broke a while ago. She's,
Because of the cracks.
she's in critical care.
Oh.
Now,
I feel worse and worse about hurting this guy.
I mean, look, the world is a crazy place, especially when you're summoned magically into a dark dungeon full of monsters.
Specifically, yes.
It's kind of fun, right? Look at all these fun little things. All right, now, Exeter, I believe it's your turn.
I believe so.
All right, what would you like to do? Cross the steps.
If I'm going to use my potion, can I confer with my team?
Of course.
Okay, great.
Yes. That's what they're there for. They perhaps seem rough on the exterior.
Secrets only grow into stupid stuff, so
Secrets.
don't be open.
Only grow into stupid stuff.
So.
That's where the rhyme comes through. It works.
Tell me your secrets. Tell me your lies.
So, I don't know exactly what. I mean, I'm smart enough. I could choose somebody, but I'd rather check with the team. It's a team effort.
Talk to the team.
Do we attack the big guy? Do we attack this guy? Do we attack one of these guys? What do we
Maybe
do?
this guy, we can't pass unless.
Yeah, so we can't pass
Unless
it's
he's dead.
And
This
also,
one is a
dead,
big
so we
problem
get the
for me
big
right
guy.
now.
also, we have half the party here, so I'd like to be able to at least take him down a couple pegs while you deal with the shy guy.
Okay.
Well,
Well,
the shy guy might be, but the shy guy might be momentarily escorting Johannesburg.
An hour
Johan.
left. 19 out of 200
Well,
strong.
19 out of 200 skulls, and if you don't feed them to Taridge,
That's
then
not
you will be forever.
Be
Trap.
confident in yourself, wizard.
I am confident, and in my confidence, I use my potion, intimidation, against this troll.
Against Budamil,
Yes.
and it freezes him
No, he loses 5 AC
forever.
forever.
Holy
forever, ever.
Forever, ever.
machination!
Forever.
Forever, ever.
Wow.
Thank you, Matteo.
That really takes him down a peg. That's not a.
Or 5.
Good,
fine.
good pun
Technically
tone.
5 pegs.
Yes.
Wizards are good for something.
I'm
Alright.
not saying they're not.
So what you do is, wizard, you use your magics,
Yes.
and the knees that were previously seemingly undamaged by the man in the very funny
Arthur.
headgear,
Yep.
it actually did some
got it.
damage earlier, and you exposed that damage with your intimidation. You look at him like this, and the power stare is so powerful that the knees do pop.
They're weak.
They pop
weak
like
in the knees.
grapes
Yeah.
upon the fingers. And now he.
What the fuck are you doing with grapes?
Have I been eating grapes wrong this whole
No,
time?
I do not think so.
That's how I've always ate my grapes.
Amontillak was
wrong with
always
this
a weird
world?
man.
I mean, I've always been powerful to pot them, but I thought it defeated the purpose.
Of eating them.
Yeah.
Look, once you pop, the fun don't stop. But once you swim, the fun is for him, the troll. So don't swim.
Well, shoot, that's my second favorite activity.
Well, you gotta wait until you're done. All right. So yes, you have taken down his AC. Fantastic work. And you know what? There's an hour left. Take an attack.
Great. I'm not allowed to move, am I?
Go for
He
it.
hasn't moved at all yet, right?
I'm going to move. Johan, it's been fun. I'm going to join
I
the other
disagree,
guys.
but no, you know what?
Big therapy.
It has been fun.
So you crawl up the skin stairs.
Where you have to crawl.
You have to admit, that's
You
not ideal.
As you approach the skin stairs, there is also every now and then, like drafts in an attic, curses just pass through the gauntlet, and you get turned into an infant. And you crawl up the stairs, full infant
I think
style.
I'm still hallucinating at this point. I mean,
You might be, I don't know.
1 hour!
1 hour remains! And so as you crawl like an infant, an actual infant to the top of the stairs, but once you reach the top, as you get off of the magical skin, your hands start to transform back into just like a normal man. But you go through the stages of man, and your life flashes before your eyes, and you remember all of the growth and your beard, every hair, and now you're back there and you're facing the bridge troll. So, go ahead, it's your turn still.
yes. So I shall use
Yes,
my
what do you-
lightning bolt.
Use it well.
With that,
So with lightning does not oft strike twice. But if it
It
does,
does, just not the same place.
and with the 6, I attack it with 30.
30?
Yes.
Great.
Well done, wizard!
Well done, wizard.
Antioch.
Mataldo!
Not too shabby.
We're all just, he's hallucinating, so he thinks
He's
we're
still
all
on those
Amontillado.
shrooms, yeah.
Amontillado, Montaldo,
mushrooms, though.
Amontillado.
Just play along with it. If we tell him he's wrong, he might get obsessed.
Arthur.
Uh-huh. That's my brother.
Monsanto. A evil corporation in all dimensions. All right, now we turn to you, Ivan.
Do you roll damage?
Yes.
Nope, different.
That was
Different
my
thing.
damage, right?
The damage you dealt?
Yes.
You dealt 30, correct?
Yes.
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 Didn't do it yet?
No,
Spells,
the wizard is
a lot of times
it's
spells rely
direct
on the
attack.
enemy making a save as opposed to rolling to hit. So we
Yes,
just
sir.
jumped right to the damage bit.
Yeah.
What's in the chest? What's in the chest? Does Chris usually? Who's Chris?
Who is Chris?
He was in the fifth element.
He was.
Is
in
it
the-
another statue
Yeah.
somewhere?
Evanga, it is now on to you. You're atop the bridge.
Different person.
Now you must make your move. What
Can
was
I-
your question?
Can I scooch around him, or is
The
there
bridge
not room?
troll?
Yeah.
You
or
may not.
between his legs?
No, you must get.
Here's one for Kirby, here's one for Ditko. We'll shout your name
shit before going to the Hasbro booth? Man, that's why I love this shit. So exciting. Yeah, boy. There goes the fan bus. Have a chance to see the vlog. Going boop up boop to find exclusive. Collectible. Waiting for me to greets. Meeting geek celebrities. Got an autograph that's super sweet and a gift like Justin Lee. Oh, hail to J. Michael Straczynski. Wolfman, Whedon, Hauser, Vernon, Brian, May O'Malley. Warren Davis, Carl Dennis, Brian, Michael Bendis. In order to go on, they would need a longer song. This was for Kirby. This was for Ditko. We'll shout your name out so all the kids know. For John Romita, Junior and Senior. I think that I just thought of more. Get your comics on the floor. Get your comics on the floor. Comics on the floor. Comics on the floor. Get your comics on the floor. I hope y'all had a great time. Get your comics on the floor. You got some prints from on his alley. Don't forget early registration coming up. You don't want to miss that because we're going to lose the tickets. Get your comics on the floor.
Don't say it. Let me guess. You want the new burrito. The best burrito you'll ever have. We've pulled together the best chefs in the world, and they've been developing this burrito for the last 3 years.
So I've heard. How much?
$6.
Ooh, that's expensive for a burrito. All right, I'll take your word for it.
Una burrito!
All right. Well, this is literally half a burrito.
That's a full burrito.
Excuse me, sir. I've eaten many a burrito in my day, and I can assure you this is an unfinished burrito.
You're gonna eat this entire full burrito, and you're gonna love it so much you're gonna be aching for more. So for just $3 more, you can purchase an expansion bite, redeemable March 22nd.
That's 2 months away.
Sounds like a solid deal to me.
No, I'll just take my half burrito and go.
We advise that the burrito be eaten in a controlled environment, where you'll be surrounded by like-minded individuals.
Don't look at me queer. I'll fuck your mom.
No thanks.
Solo burrito!
Wait, what? Hey, what the hell?
We offer less benefits for those that don't join our community. I'm sure you understand.
Fine.
Pussy. I'm the best eater there is. I'll fuck your mom.
To enjoy all the benefits of social eating, you'll need to purchase one of our membership packages.
I sure as hell am not coming back after I finish this burrito. Why would I spend even more money on your membership package that I'm never gonna use?
Okay, we hear you, and we take customer feedback very seriously. You know what? How do you feel about tacos?
Tacos?
Tacos. How do you feel about free tacos?
Ooh, I like the sound of that.
He likes the sound of that. Uno taco!
Oh,
There you go. One taco just for you.
this is not a taco.
Define taco.
A Mexican dish and fried tortilla usually comes with cheese.
There's your taco.
Meat, beans, lettuce, tomato.
Those are all add-ons. If you wanted your taco to feature said add-ons, you'll have to purchase TA Eater Points.
What are T8 eater points?
I'm glad you asked. Eater Points are a universally accepted currency, only accepted at this location. 1 Eater Point is equivalent to $1 US. You can purchase them in increments of 5.
How much is one taco with all the add-ons?
4 Eater Points.
What am I gonna do with one extra eater point?
You can put it towards future add-ons.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, if you buy 15 Eater Points today, you'll get the premium pack, where everything that you buy comes with a colored napkin and a plate with stars on it.
Hey, I want that.
That's completely arbitrary and does nothing to enhance the flavor of the taco.
That may be the case, but when you're eating in the communal area, everyone will know that you're a preferred customer and, in fact, a better eater.
So he won't have the colored napkin?
He's 14, he can't afford it.
Bullshit.
I like the sound of that. All right, I'll take it. Give me 3 tacos.
It'll be $15.
All right.
Tres tacos! I'm sorry, sir, our servers are down. You're gonna have to leave.
But
Get out. Go, get out of here, go!
Sorry, I'm sorry.
Hey, you 14-year-old, get the hell out of here. You're the worst thing about serving food. Get out of here.
Are you back?
The temporal anomaly has stopped.
Has it corrected? Motoldo, have we returned? Lovely.
Okay.
The little magic mirror there, it has the
the signal of...
It's reminding us to stay valiant.
Go back, Saya.
Always
Lovely.
stay
Alright,
valiant.
I am going to.
Yes.
Quick, listen!
A riddle machine is revealed from a secret panel. And it prints out a paper. I have a pulse, yet I am not living. I have a bridge, but you can't go under it. I have a key, but no lock. What am I? One guess only. Whoever guesses gets #trap or #potion.
Alright. Now, there is a potion or a trap before you.
I can read it again if you need me to, Saya.
I see it here. Would you like to read? I can read it clearly into the thing.
I haven't seen
Alright.
the bridge.
Now, you may either use your attack or guess at the riddle. And if you get it wrong, take a d8 of damage.
I was so
now,
able to stab him.
you
we
want to
can't
just
talk
go?
about
Do you
it?
want to just complete the stab?
Well, can I hear the riddle? I did not hear the beginning.
The riddle is such: I have a pulse, yet I am not living. I have a bridge, but you can't go under it.
Oh, great.
I have a key, but no lock. What am I?
It's a song.
Oh, okay, yeah. There we go.
Yes. That's correct, Saya.
She's right. She's right.
Yeah, you're just killing it, riddle.
Yeah.
today.
A potion, Mataldo.
Yes, Saya.
Brew it, please.
Brew, brew, brew.
I
And
should've known that.
if it's possible to have the mirror of my
You look great, Saya. I'll make sure you look great. If you don't, I'll squeal.
Okay, great.
Ew.
Squealing is a terrifying thing.
Well, I'm fixing the magic mirror, gluing it back together.
You know what? Mataldo is hard at work every single day. Now a potion is heading your way. Very good, very good. Had you already... Now, what is your second potion?
My boots of dexterity, I get 2 to my AC. So I just assume I put them on.
Yes, you do. But you know what? And in the sake of expediency, and because you already solved the riddle so quickly, you can take an attack.
Great, I will stab him in the back.
Stab him in the back. Roll to discover.
Oh, natural 20.
20!
Yes.
Ah, a very strong stab in the back indeed. It seems as though that is your specialty. Earlier, you tapped upon the skeleton's spine to make music, and then later discovered that music was in fact the key to a potion. Now, let us roll and see how much this backstabbing is effective.
And don't forget, I got the front.
Excellent. So then I do 1, 3, 10 plus 16 plus, so 16, 19.
19
Yes.
times 2 for the critical. So
38?
38 damage dealt. You stab in the back. It is quite effective. Please tell us what happens to this poor bridge troll just doing his job.
I leap up and take my sword into his spine and then just let gravity do its work and
you
go
go
all the way down.
You ride it down, and you unzip his back like a shirt, and out pours his spinal protective layer. And now his spine is exposed to the air, and Budamil roars, but he's unable to shake you. And as he's shaking, your companion, she is still just sort of stabbed into this giant bridge troll, swiggling this way and that.
As
Now-
he's struggling wildly, I will aim for his chin with my hammer and deliver a mighty blow.
As you should, as well.
Ideally. That's
As well you
That's
should.
the ideal situation here. That is going to be 21.
Yes, and due to that permanent potion that has brought him down a peg or two, your brutality has been effective. You have struck the beast.
For 12 points of damage.
12 points of damage dealt. Now, tell us, what does it do to this sweet bridge troll?
That's going to knock his jaw right out of alignment. Even if he gets it set back, it's going to be clicking for weeks.
Yes, so you smash, and he says, "Oh, I see that sometimes people don't want to pay tolls with their lives. They'd rather just smash it out in the darkness. I am no stranger to the smash." And he is not a stranger to the smash, for now he turns to the both of you, and he is now going to try a baha!
How does he turn to both of us?
What is in front
The most horrible monster appears. The great and powerful but infinitely irritating Wirecast. Its main attack is usually directed at Satius. Its only redeeming virtue is that when it shows a video of Comic-Con featuring some Chris Dude plays.
Ha! Ah, how sweet. How sweet of you, person of Earth, to send a horrible monster known as Wirecast into the realm. That's attacks are directed at Zacchaeus. Now, quick, who has not rolled a big blue to summon a monster yet?
I have not.
What? Oh.
Roll of it. Roll of the big blue. Roll of the big blue to determine the strength.
Nope.
3! 3, Mataldo.
Ooh, yes, sire.
Now, Mataldo has a few different stations. The trap setter, the potion kitchen, and this, like, weird veil in which he recites what's the word? Spells.
Like summoning spells.
Summoning spells.
Yes.
Whose potion was this? It was yours?
I think it's mine.
That's correct.
So you got the thing. All right. So, save it for your turn. Now, Budamilg, angered at this, he wishes to do a suplex. Do you know a suplex? So you're in his back,
I'm in trouble.
and he throws you above his head. Aha, 18 plus 10.
Ooh.
The suplex strikes. So as he does the move, you are crushed underneath him for a total of 4 times 3, 12, 22 damage.
Oof.
22 damage of points of crushing
I got you
underneath
covered.
of Troll's body damage. And then, of course, for you, Mr. Arthur Gallivant, on coming this Thursday to ABC. What's going on?
It was canceled.
Was it?
Yeah.
God, if only, right?
Yes. Where you,
No, it's your
Mr.
turn. Your
Arthur
brother in law.
Gallivant, your brother's program, probably available on some sort of storytelling thing.
It's on Netflix.
Is it? Great! But you are also harmed by the situation. Now the suplex, 3 is 3, 9, get the 2, 19 points of damage, and your very fine little pointed wing hat, the wings are clipped.
Oh, damn it.
Oh.
Clipped
It's
like
my favorite hat.
clipped like a bird that wishes it could fly as well as it once did, but is unable to due to the trickery of men. Now, flying through, bursting from the lightning bolts. You thought your lightning bolts were harmless. Just a little lightning, a little zappy here, zappy there. But do not zap idly, wizard, for you have split a hole in dimensions, and suddenly the creature known as Wirecast, who is always cursing my old assistant Zacchaeus, but now curses us all, but prompts a very pleasant-looking fellow who's singing a song in another dimension to come upon a loop. But alas, now Wirecast, which is this little creature. You're not going to do it.
I was gonna, but then I actually just didn't.
So the Wirecast is on the bridge of Taridge. Now Wirecast has entered the realm, and he's going to take an attack against you all, and it does not land. All right. So now.
Ooh, boy, that was
That is good news for me.
about to be rough, yeah.
Because
Suspenseful.
I
And then
cared a lot.
Yes, the
I'm right
magic.
there with you. Luckily, I'm wearing a lot of red, so you can't see all the blood I'm coughing up.
The black just soaks it up.
There you go.
Look, everyone coughs up bread from time to time.
it's a bed.
Everyone coughs up beds. Beds so small that only mouse can sleep in them. Now, we turn to you, Mr. Vacation Boy.
That's right. Vacation Boy. That's my superhero name.
So,
Listen, Shy Guy's still here. I feel pretty bad about exploding his butt, so he can't sit on anything.
no, but in the
I'm
place of his missing butt
A saddle?
is a saddle.
Great. I'm gonna sit on that saddle and
Great.
ride him around the bridge.
Do it. You can only travel, 8 paces per turn.
4,
Wait,
5,
no.
6, 7.
For you're on top of him, so the paces will be sliced in half.
Not double.
You get.
I'm gonna whip him. Is that okay?
You get. Oh, you're using a whip?
Yeah.
Okay,
it's
yes,
a
that doubles
sword,
it.
but I'm gonna hold it in front of his throat.
Okay, so you've got a sword whip.
Yeah.
Which implies that he should go faster.
Yes.
So yes, you can do double. So 6 paces, 6 tiles you may travel around the bridge, but you have to get to the
great.
bridge first.
Let's do a gal with a sword whip. His name was
1,
Ivy.
2, 3.
Yeah.
All
Oh,
right.
I know him.
Yeah.
Here I am.
There you stand. You stand in a spot where many have crossed and turned to sand.
Wait, can I gather the skulls around the thing around on the way? Two of them? I passed 2 of them.
You can, but you'll have to pace yourself backwards. Unless you want to use your whip.
Yeah.
Roll to use your whip.
Ooh, whip it good.
Which one?
Big blue.
11.
You collect 2 of them.
Yes. 2 skulls.
2 skulls to the board!
Yes, sire.
From him having collected a few that would, you know what? No one's ever asked that. No one's ever
They're
asked.
just there. We're just supposed to collect skulls in general.
Yeah, some people just think they're decorative. That was your turn.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now we turn
42 minutes.
42
21 out of 200 skulls.
21
Not
skulls. Perhaps one of the lowest scores we've ever received. Now, is it your fault? Is
Yeah,
it
2
my
more.
fault?
We have 2
Usually
more
it's
than
my
we have.
fault. Usually when I am left to my own ramblings, time disappears. Disappears like
Froze
the
for a while.
ocean shores as the water rises. Now, we turn to you, Exeter Sharpeak. Please move yourself forward.
I will move 1 space. And with my name, Sharkbeak, comes my Sharkbeak that forms out of my mouth. And out of it comes another magical missile.
Ooh, Sharkbeak missile.
So,
Who are you?
aiming at the troll,
At Budamilk.
at Budamilk, we will go, and I do 15 damage
15 damage.
to Budamilk.
15 damage of Budamilk
Straight into his stomach.
into his stomach.
Ooh.
Yes, so your magic missile is directed right into his stomach and it punctures it.
Yes.
And like a ship that has a javelin thrown into its side, it
Sticks
starts
in
just
there.
sort of going. And slowly, all of the tiny candies that he has eaten in his days, which didn't digest properly, and just sort of began to just have a tiny
Gather
little,
together.
it was like a little extra stomach was grown. They just start spittling out all these tiny little candies.
Like what?
Excellent. Now we move on to you, Evanya.
So I am crushed beneath a troll at the
You are
moment.
currently crushed beneath a troll.
Can I still stab him? If
Yes.
I'm crushed beneath,
Yes.
I'm going to continue to stab.
Yeah, I would suggest it.
Once we're halfway through a troll, you might as well keep going.
Right, I might as well keep going. Is he still flanked?
Did she get the potion, sire?
Yeah, read your potion.
I did. I mean, if
Read it to the world at large.
my potion is a ranged flank, so I can be flanking position from a distance, or if any ally is distant. So he is flanked. Haha. Oh, 12.
12.
Yeah.
Do you have 2 for flanking?
No, I did not know I could do that. 14.
14.
Because you're a rogue, you get to add 10.
I already did that.
Oh.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, you're crushed beneath the troll's giant body, and so you can move to stab, but all it really does is just a gentle push. It doesn't quite do any piercing damage to this troll. He survives your turn. Now we turn to you, Arthur Gaddlefoot. Was that your name?
Gallivant.
Okay, good. Sorry, I once knew a man named Arthur Gaddlefoot. He looked
What a good
similar.
man.
Yes.
Well, while the troll is
He was on that pirate
prostrate,
ship with us.
He
I
was. He
will
was.
jump upon it, stand upon the troll in order
Stand.
to get to the side, and then I will reach out for my rogue companion. Lay on hands! 30 points of health restored.
Whoa! 30 points of health restored, and you have escaped the crushing troll.
That's great.
You pull her free. She hath been pulled free.
Now I'm going to assume that's my action, but if you want to throw an attack in there, I'd be all for it.
38 earth minutes, 19 skulls on the board. Go for it.
Alrighty.
21 skulls, no?
21 skulls, right? Remember, 2 more skulls because Johan
Pick them up as they
found
were there.
some.
So that javelin that's sticking out of his chest, right? I will just use that my hammer to kind of pound it in a little bit more.
Nail it in like you were building a house.
That's probably not going to handle it. That is going to be 13.
13. So,
or 15 because I'm flanking.
Here's the thing about hammering. If you hammer precise, sometimes it doesn't push the nail in as deep. But if you go with the strength, the control is wibbly and wobbly, and you don't hit it, you just kind of like hit his belly, but his belly is so large and full of candies that it just sort of bounces off of him.
Yeah.
Now, he has caught notice of the danger you put him in, so he turns his sights to you and to you. Oh, natural 20. Now,
I can survive this one.
Wait, who is he attacking?
3 times 3, 9,
Turn
19.
back into stone quick.
19, 4, 38 points of smashing damage dealt to the each.
To us two again?
Yes, to each of you.
38?
38.
The light! It's calling to me.
What is the light calling? What does it say?
It says, Arthur, your time is not yet up, but you're dying, so like, I don't know.
And then with that, Arthur goes, he walks towards the light. He steps forward as though there was some staircase that was covered in a wizard's skin. But what's this? Through subscription magic, the magic of the dimensions protective, they do show you a different path, a different stair, not towards the light, but towards the deepest pit that is the gauntlet that you are in, and your body then swap! You have died, but you have come back to life.
I'm coming back for you, Margaret, but today is not that day.
Wait, who's Margaret?
She's dead. She's my wife, and she's dead.
Oh, your dead wife.
She wrote The Handmaid's Tale.
Ah, did she?
The book, yeah.
I heard that's cool. So you are back to life. What did you see on the other side, Margaret?
It was a bright light. My
How bright?
earthly calling is because of that light, and yet here I am because of that light. Also, it's very hard to see things through the light, so it's more of an auditory thing at that point. But yeah, I heard Margaret, and she was like, "Go back, you're not done yet. I still have plenty of time, things to do here." And I was like, "All right."
Yes, the afterlife
Seems
is
like
a
a
busy
nice
place. You could play tennis. And what happened to you?
I am also
Dead.
dead.
You are dead.
Oh yeah.
What
I
do you
gave
see?
30,
What do you see upon your death? Is it the light, like Margaret, or is it a different dimension? Because when everyone dies, they go to different places.
I think I see that island he was on.
Kauai?
It looks fun.
Kauai?
The Kauai looks fun. I mayhap would visit soon.
So you look at the island, and it seems as though it is a heaven, and you say, you know what? Moments ago I was crushed underneath the bottom of a giant bridge troll. This seems a lot better. There's a beach and sand and dolphins that bring you drinks. They have tiny little trays on their noses.
Thank
and they
goodness.
Yes.
Okay.
But then they use their blowholes to fill the drinks.
Oh.
But they land in and they seem like they taste so delicious. But right as you get into the shallows, right next to these tiny dolphins, and you pick up the drink, as you are about to see how sweet the nectar is, more you but sucked back into the gauntlet. You have been resurrected by magics.
Clear.
Yes, and he has used his lay on hands to bring you back to life again. And now you are back inside of the gauntlet. Aren't you happy? Budamilk's not dead, but he did just kill both of you. He tried to kill both of you, but don't forget Wirecast now gets to take their attack.
Which one? Oh, that's Wirecast.
And it is a 9. And while Wirecast occasionally attacks the Earthfolk known as Hyper RPG, in the gauntlet itself, Ivania and Arthur Gaddlefoot do remain unscathed. However,
That's a nice change of pace.
Yeah.
however, forget
32 minutes!
32.
32!
32 Earth minutes remain, but now we see that a different quest, not to kill a bridge troll, but to go the back road, is under sway. But as you are riding upon the saddled back of the shy guy, saying, wow, man, I'm so glad that when you exploded my butt, it turned into a saddle that you can just ride on. Wow, so cool. Oh, man. You really? And you're like, who's he responding to?
Yeah.
It's like
Waiting for him to get to the point here.
It's like someone's telling him nice things. And so we turn to him attacking you.
Oh, he's attacking me?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
I guess you hadn't tamed him.
14 does not hit you.
Good.
14 does not hit you.
And I hope he fucking learns from it.
Yes. So you put your whip sword back to his throat.
I'm like, I'm gonna keep this here. I'm gonna keep this here the whole time.
So now, would you like to cross in the darkness?
Yeah.
12 paces.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12.
So tell us, what's the back road like?
It's dark.
Anything to see or report? Just darkness?
No, so like in 2001 on Earth, they added advertisements in the metro where like as you drive past in the tunnel, you can see like an advertisement from the things going on. I can see that. That's my friends over there. They're being attacked, I think. It looks like they're having a tough time. I'm still mad that they said, we're up here, you're down there. Fuck off. And so...
I don't recall saying that.
I vividly do.
Oh, okay.
That definitely
I
happened.
left him down there.
Yeah.
I believe it. I believe it. All right,
Can I throw stuff at it? That's fine.
You can attack Shy Guy.
I'll attack him later. He's letting me move faster.
Yes, he is. All right. And don't you have a turn?
A what?
What's your potion?
These ones? These add to attack, and this gives me another... Is this another move thing?
Take another attack.
This is another attack phase.
Yeah.
Can I move again?
No.
Okay, then no.
Great. Sharp peak.
Well,
30
I've missed. I've moved to the side to get a better angle, and I shall hit him with my fireball. Hopefully, this exterior of this monster will be diminished by this fireball.
Yes,
especially because it looks like he's made of wood.
Yes.
Extra
seems-
flammable.
Yes.
Maybe chains though. But either way.
Maybe wooden chains.
I hope it doesn't help him, you know.
Let's go with wood.
3.
I think
So
wood
that
is a
is
good idea.
It's definitely made of
another
wood.
15.
15.
Well,
15 damage dealt to Buttermilk. Now.
Not great.
25.
How injured is this guy looking?
yeah, it's been a little bit
Is it
with this one.
singed? A little
You
stab?
have harmed him mostly.
Oh.
His legs no longer work.
Right.
And you know what? It's all about the legs. It's all about them. And so his legs no longer work. His arms, they work, but it hurts. And his belly hole, all of the candy has come out. And now it is just his intestines that are coming out. Yes, so pretty bad.
His intestines are coming out, and he's...
You know what's funny is he was made of candy, but he wasn't sweet.
Haha! Exeter, you always look quick to point something out like that.
Were you thinking of that ever since he mentioned the candy?
Yes. Classic you. All right, now we turn to you, Ivania.
I want to get revenge and I want to stab him again.
Revenge! Stab again!
Yoy, yoy. 20 to hit.
20 hits. 20 hits.
Okay, and then I want this one, and I'm still flanking.
Eternally flanking.
The eternal flank.
6, 8, 11, 14 points
14?
of damage.
14 damage?
14, yes.
14 total damage. Tell us, what does it do to the beast?
Well, I like the hole I made earlier in his spine, and so I just kind of burrow into the other side of him.
Yes. You burrow into the spine, so now you have... He is so large that you have crawled inside of him. Yes, and you are on the inside, sort of just hacking away.
I thought
And
they
he's not
smelled
quite...
blood on the outside.
He's not quite dead. But he's close. So we turn to you.
Well, let's see if I can finish the job.
Get him.
So right now, what is he? Kneeling, standing still? His legs don't work.
It's like... have you ever had a mouse inside of your stomach?
What?
And it eats through you, yes.
Not a
yes.
live one.
It's like that.
Alrighty, well, hey, 21, and
Hits.
we're playing whack-a-mole.
Hits.
And the mole is his head.
Yes, the mole is his head. So you are smashing upon his head.
Well, I figured you
Smashing.
probably aren't in the head.
Yeah.
No, I'm not.
Smash.
Good call.
Head is smashing.
And that's gonna be 16 damage.
16 damage. So as you hop atop him, You hop atop like Pop, and you use your hammer to smash upon his head as though it was a game in another dimension where little creatures popped out like this, poop, 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 poop. But you smash it down, and it's kapoom, pushed back into its body, and the head is hit so hard that, like a mighty bullet, it just screams through, ripping out all of his innards, and Buttermilk is dead.
Oh, excellent.
Buttermilk is dead.
How many?
Thrice. Roll you thrice
That's
of a d20. 5.
19.
Aha.
19 plus 17, 36.
New subscriber.
Oh.
Dad's Filthy Servants.
Welcome, Frost Monkey X. May your frosted heart be melted and warmed by the friends and entertainment you shall receive from Hyper RPG.
10 frozen monkeys?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, 1 and
Or
2.
it's like a time sign, and then there was not room for the number after.
Oh, okay.
Yes. And you know the song, 1 and a 2 and a 10 frozen monkeys. 7 and an 8 and a million unfrozen monkeys. However,
I guess I
he
don't
has
know
been killed. How you added the skulls to the board? Lovely, lovely, lovely. It has been done. You may remove the giant body, and you may now kill the creatures on the bridge or cross them if you would like. I would suggest to kill. But now you are in plain attacking sight of Wirecast.
What's
And
in that
Wirecast rolls a 9, does not hit. But now there are these tiny little other creatures. But and do they hit? This one does not. That one does. It strikes the two of you. It strikes you for 4 points of damage. The Banshee, or maybe a Harpy, to be more precise. Now, the Shy Guy. We turn. You're atop the bridge.
I am.
You take 4 as well.
Yes.
You take 4 damage.
Oh,
as
yes.
well.
Okay.
You take 4
Sorry.
damage as well. Ah, yes, I'm sorry, Warrior Worms, the troll. He's dead. He is dead now. There is no protector of the bridge. But we turn to the Shy Guy, who tries
Knife
knife to the throat. But as you know, your feet are in the stirrups of his saddle butt.
Also, Saya, I forgot to mention that if you sacrifice your attack phase, you can make a second movement. You can move again. So you can potentially move up to 12 squares if you sacrifice your attack.
24.
Well, 20 because he already gets double because he's riding upon the Shy Guy.
There you go.
Would have
You
been
can
useful
move-
before, but maybe not so much
you
right
can
now.
always downgrade a standard action to a move action, and a move action to a bonus action.
Well, isn't everybody so smart? So,
Hey man, why didn't you know that? I'm a move.
no, but wait, he's going
I lied about that
he's going
bonus
to attack
action
you
thing.
possibly. The
Does
Shy
not
Guy
like to be
rolls
enslaved.
15. It doesn't work. He attempts to try to squeeze your feet so tight that they break, but it doesn't work. It just kind of.
I am holding that sword fucking closer to his throat.
He says, wow, man, you're really good with the sword.
Why isn't it working? He's missing, but
my
he's not getting the
God.
point.
I'm really excited about the way that this sword feels.
If you really want to mess him up, I hear he's pretty lactose intolerant.
Is that true?
Yeah, I'm also tickling this guy the whole time,
Like,
continuously.
and he goes,
With
wow,
the
man.
sword here and then you're tickling as
Wow.
well. That's
This is
very
so
cool.
It's a balancing
wow.
action.
Yahoo!
Sure.
I'm gonna move.
Yeah.
Wait.
Ah, the Billy Goat's Gruff. Yes, Purple Hand. That is a fun tale indeed. Ah, Steve Riss likes that impression. Lovely, lovely, lovely. All right, so what is your move?
This guy on vacation's just going for
He's
it.
just
I'm gonna move over here.
taking a vacation from the bridge and he is just going his own way.
Should we keep going forward?
Let's keep moving.
Yeah, just
I'm gonna
move as
keep
much
moving.
as you can and
I'm
then
sure
we
that
go.
big beholder skull is a friend of ours.
Yeah.
It
There's a whole
that's
bridge
the skull
named
of
after
Taridge.
him. I'm
Potion
sure he's
sacrifice
Yes.
attack phase
very,
and take another.
very kind.
Take another attack.
He's gonna move.
Or
again.
move again.
You know, you have to attack with that one. It says attack on it.
Didn't he just say you could sacrifice an attack phase to move?
Which you did to move
But not the
double.
potion.
No, I was already moving double because I'm riding on him.
Did you go 24 or 12?
That was 12.
Okay, yeah, then you can go 24.
Yeah, okay, sure. You know what? 22 minutes left. Live your life. Live your best life, child.
Sire, I have the best life because you're my sire.
And I have
Can
the
I
best,
take all the
I have the
queso
second
dipping?
best life.
Fine.
Because, you know, the sire has responsibilities
I mean,
and
ultimately, it's not you taking the full
concerns.
damage, it's a Shy Guy. So I just jump right in that pool.
Well, he's going that way. There are lots
And
of
then
people
jump
there.
out.
Can I throw Shy Guy in
Yeah.
the pool?
Throw in.
Can I throw him in the pool of queso?
Roll for it.
All right. Nope.
Ah.
Probably not.
No. You attempt to throw him, but you don't realize that your feet are so strapped.
Our
into
friendship
his-
is so strong, huh?
Do you feel that way?
A little bit.
Wow,
Sometimes
man.
I think I can't bring myself to do anything really bad to him,
Oh my God.
except for enslaving him as a, you know. But
Yeah.
other than that,
The old knife neck maneuver.
Oh man, you're the best. Excellent.
Shy Guy, you're really growing on me.
Oh, you know what? You're growing on me too, because you're riding me on my saddle. And you know what? Everybody's always growing a little bit until they're dead.
You're right, Shy Guy. You're right.
Ah, yes. Now we turn to the wizard.
Well, it seems that the Man of Stone
The man of stone.
can take care of this winged beast next to him. So I'm going to keep moving on.
Yes,
Go
move.
and grab this chest. Yeah.
Ooh.
Ah, the chest.
Perchance it has a
is that
periap.
the chest?
That is the chest. Yes.
But it needs to be activated, sire.
Oh yes. So we have not yet been able to. So you go to the chest and you pick it up, but it says on the front in plain letters. Nope. Sorry.
Ah, some sort of riddle.
Ah, I see.
Seems very clear to me.
Yes. No. No. You are unable to open the chest at this time.
20 minutes.
Right.
20 minutes
Seems like it's
remain.
pretty far
So-
forward.
Can I still attack or?
Yes, of course.
Roll a knowledge check to see why we can't open it yet.
A what?
A
Yes.
knowledge
Yeah.
check.
Roll it now. Yeah. Do it.
No.
I like that.
It
That's
doesn't
fine.
seem far enough in the map to not be able to open it yet.
18.
All right, so there is a heavy, heavy spell. A spell that has lasted longer than this room was even built. It's like the ghost of the previous room, which was a bathhouse. And inside of it, it dictated that unless in the realm known as Earth, a certain amount of coin had been raised for Hyper RPG.
Oh, maybe I was stonewalled. That might have been.
In order to fuel the Shy Guy, a hashtag monster-sized pumpkin spice latte enters the area. Winter is coming. Wait, I mean autumn.
Oh, sire, I love this monster.
Yes, something dark and dangerous has occurred. Has everyone rolled to determine monster strength?
No, I have not.
Ivania, roll. 2.
Small latte.
2!
Little baby one.
And
Short.
suddenly, as you are learning that it can't be opened because of a mystical binding spell that can only be broken by Earth humans sending coins to...
Send the coin.
Send
I
the
am
coin.
Earth human. I am a human being.
Yes, only Earth humans.
I'm a human being.
Only Earth humans can open the chest of magics and mystery. However, brewing inside of the kitchen where the potions are made, there is a new establishment. It is called Starbucas. And Starbucas is a dark and dangerous realm in which delicious pumpkins are carved into monsters.
I was there earlier today.
How was
was horrifying.
it? Was it horrifying?
Well,
Excellent.
I'm sure that'll be the only one, though, right?
You
Yeah,
never
just
know.
the one
I
realm.
don't think it will catch on.
No, that seems.
Yes,
Seems
Squire Penguins,
improbable.
Starbucas. However, that monster is materializing slowly but surely. We now turn to you, Ivania. I believe it is your turn.
I would like to get behind something and stab it.
As well you should.
So like, there's this person here, right?
Wait, did you finish your
Oh,
turn?
he didn't.
No,
Did
you
you?
didn't get
You
to
didn't get to
attack,
attack.
did
Wait, I did the knowledge.
rolled a
thing.
knowledge
Is that
check.
is that an
No, that's
attack?
not an attack.
Just
Okay,
kill
great.
something.
Another magic missile from me.
I
Use it.
apologize. I was very excited. to
And
stab.
we do 6 damage to this angel creature.
Yes. So you
Oh.
cut off the angel's wings, and it lets you know that it actually was an angel. It wasn't a harpy at all. It was a kind
Oh,
angel
man.
sent to be a guardian, and it says,
Why is this mortal realm so cruel and punishing? I came to bring light, to bring hope and grace to
Somebody
this
say-
realm.
Somebody say light.
No, don't go towards the.
No,
Not toward the light.
stay away. We still need you.
and
Wait a little. Then.
as the creature crumbles like false hope in front of you, you have killed it. And now roll of a d6 for skulls. 16 earth minutes remain.
4 skulls.
4 skulls.
Yes, sire.
Ooh, I like how everybody's putting it in the big skull. That's fun. Now,
I thought that's why that was there.
you know what?
That's a good idea.
It
It
is
was.
now.
That's a good idea.
Totally.
Now, bubbling from the guts of the slain angel comes a cup so giant, a cup so steaming with some sort of autumnal delight. And it is the PSL. The PSL! The PSL coming before you, trying to trick people who live in the desert into thinking that the weather's changing when all it's doing is cooking us slowly. Now,
I'd say it's actually a Mediterranean climate, but
it's a desert.
it's a Mediterranean.
I'd say a desert.
In Chinatown, they say a desert.
Now!
There's a lot of chaparral, and so it's really hard to justify either one.
Now we turn to Ivania.
I would like to get behind something and stab it in the back.
Okay, which would you like to stab? The
I
PSL
suppose I will stab the PSL.
or the Wirecast?
Because that one is being flanked, so I kind of like go toward this guy here, and then I stab.
Which one?
It's
The
like
PSL.
crawling towards
Let's,
me.
yeah, so
because
you're
it's
at the
inside,
PSL.
so-
God, Lynn. So that is a 13 to hit.
And then
13, that's it.
including your...
Yep.
So as you stab, all you do is it has like a little bit of a lid, and you stab from the top, but all you do is like the little open part, and you like sometimes put the thing so nothing splashes. You just it becomes like a splash guard. So now your sword ensures that if anyone is trying to drink the PSL in transit, that it doesn't spill drops all over your car, which is a transport device. It's like a horse, but made of metal and
Oh, it's like
wagon
a Shy Guy,
parts.
but with wheels.
It's like the Shy Guy, but with wheels.
Some sort of cart.
It's like a cart, but it's as if it was powered by metal and boiling oil and
Either way,
brawn and
Doesn't
steel.
sound very effective.
It'll probably never catch on.
there's 2 things Arthur Gallivan is known for. One of them is fighting evil, and 2 is drinking a lot.
Yes, yes.
So I will attempt to drink the latte.
I dare you. I dare you. Is it too hot? You don't care.
Too hot for Gallivan? I think not. Not with these peppermint schnapps.
Yeah, so he pours some peppermint schnapps in the tops of
To
the
cool
drink.
it down.
To cool it down.
I move.
Now let us see. Let us see if you are able to sip the sweet drink.
That's much
I
better than what
think.
Well, if it's an attack roll, that's gonna be a 26.
Yes, so you're so enthralled to pour the schnapps into the PSL that you slap the top of the drink, and then flying across the room is the little lid, and there it stands before you, and you are able to drink of it.
Drink.
You pour it above you.
Drink.
Yes, it pours into you. It
Yeah, crush it, man. On your head.
Well, let's see how much it. Let's see how much it does. How much of it do you drink? Odd smokes. Hello.
That's gonna be an 8.
An 8. Yes. So you drink much of it, but not all of it.
We're not
For
chanting
even
enough.
though the peppermint snaps did cool the top of the drink, the bottom not quite as much. The bottom still burns like a fire that you would sit around as a child listening to tales of heroes from afar.
Now, if only I had some way to cool this drink down some. Oh, wait. I do.
A potion?
A potion of freezing.
I like how you did that. Use it.
I use it.
What does it do?
So,
Fucking
because the
ice
potion
latte.
is so incredibly hot, it forms. It doesn't freeze it all the way, but it forms ice cubes, if you will, in it, making it some sort of ice latte.
Fucking ice latte.
An iced latte.
Yes, and suddenly, as it creates ice cubes, the 3 miniature men going yay do
New
formulate.
subscriber. Dan's filthy servants.
That's how they used to dance.
Welcome, Ziggy and Nator, for joining Hyper RPG, a realm of mischief and circumstance. You are watching the Gauntlet, where a man has just drank a giant evil pumpkin spice latte, only to see that at the bottom there was a fierce fire that might have burned his tongue, if not for the potion sent to him by you, the people of Earth. Now, your potion
You're
is...
facilitating my drinking problem.
Yes, your potion is successful in that it does freeze the burn with the little tiny army of ice cubes. I say ice cube, baby! All the time, baby! On the grind, baby!
Can I go?
Yes. Wait, no. No, it's my turn. I mean, by my turn, I mean the bad guy's turn. Alright, so Wirecast goes. We have 10 minutes. Wirecast does not hit. We go to the pumpkin spice latte, frozen in time, unable to do anything at all.
Yeah.
We, what about that little red thing? Is that somebody?
I don't know.
This guy?
Yes. Yeah. That's a
monster.
the monster.
We've been
The little
ignoring
red guy does not hit either. So now the shy guy gets to attack you. The shy guy gets 20. 20 does hit you. And
What the
so,
fuck, man? We just developed some trust.
And so it is 16 points of damage.
Great.
16 points of compliment damage. He says, you know what, man? You seem really comfortable riding up there.
I'm just like
Some
never.
people are scared.
I'm never taking that sword away from him now. I'm holding
Wow,
it up to his throat.
you've got some real consistency with your sword holding.
Can I attack Taridge?
You
I'm
sure
pretty
have
close.
a
I'm pretty close. Enough to move to it.
You can move to Taridge and attack him.
Ugh. We're both going. We're going. Ugh.
Oh.
Can I hurl Shy Guy into Taridge?
You can attempt it.
Okay.
Nat 20, here we go.
All right.
Yes.
Here we go.
Oh,
19.
New subscriber.
Aha!
Dan's filthy servants.
Can that be my power attack?
Yes, sure. Lovely,
That's my power attack.
lovely. Thank you, Smythe, for not smiting us with your attention going elsewhere. All right, now we have thrown the shy guy onto the top of Taridge, which is like a giant frozen
Cool.
skull
Can I also
of
use
a
this?
creature
Can I use
from
this
the
potion
past.
At the same time?
Hmm?
Can I use this potion at the same time?
Yeah, totally.
Cool. This is enrage, because I'm angry at Shy Guy for betraying me. It's +2 to attack and damage
man.
rolls.
Oh, I'm sorry, man. All right, so
Kill him, sire! Kill him!
Is he dead now?
no, he's not dead.
Damn it.
No. I don't actually.
I threw him into Taridge.
Almost no damage has been dealt to the shy guy.
His butt exploded.
It was only 20 points of damage.
Oh, okay. Well, whatever. He's fine.
All right, so 20 points of butt explosion damage. Look it up. Don't look it up. Don't,
Yeah.
Look it
might
up
not
in your
wanna-
player's handbook.
don't type that
Cool.
phrase. You won't want it. Now,
Might be in the DMG, that one.
All right,
almost
so
got
you
him.
have thrown him atop Taridge, which is sort of like a giant steaming palace, except it's not a palace at all. It's a giant face, skin to flesh, golden in the teeth. Go ahead.
Finish? Okay, I wasn't sure.
Hold on.
I thought you said hold on. Oh, that went away. Oh, man. Okay.
Volo's got the butt explosion.
You guys...
All right, what happened?
It's fine. There.
It's 7.
Okay, 7. It was 7.
Minutes.
8.
Sure. 8, 24, 34, 36.
36 against Taridge. Hey, did you roll to hit?
Yeah, was
He
that
rolled
the
to hit him
throw?
with.
Oh, the throw.
Yeah.
Right. All right, so 36 points of damage have been dealt against Taridge. So what you do is you see that he has a giant ruby for an eye,
I do see that.
and you smash it. That's all.
Oh, that's it? Okay, cool. I can't tell when you're done.
How many souls escaped from the ruby?
I can see that.
Yeah, how many spells in the rules?
If
New
you
subscriber.
kill Taridge,
Dance
Ah.
filthy servants.
hello, Kairos. Kairos, welcome to Hyper RPG, where a man just threw another man atop a giant skull. Now, if you kill Taridge, if you are able to kill him in the 6 Earth minutes that remain, which is going to be pretty tough, you may roll of the D20 10 times for skulls. That's right, 10 times. Let's see if they can do it. Let's see if they can do it. Return to you, wizard. Just twiddling your thumbs on the
The
bridge.
wizard moves forward to start to come towards Taridge.
How far can he attack?
And if you don't want to attack, you can move 6 times.
And
10, 12
another
times.
6 times. Well,
Or attack.
there's a lot of people going on here, so I'm going to leave them to attack here, and we walk here.
Yes, so the wizard striding forth with a mission to help his friend.
Do you have range?
We now
Yes, I do have range, but I don't know
How far is his range?
not that far.
Not that far. That's pretty far.
And if
How
you
far is it?
aiming at?
pretty far.
Chris, meet me right here in the. I mean, Montiac, meet me in the space between the.
Okay.
So here's the thing, we can look it up, or we can keep going.
Yeah. Anyway, so
Yes, Ivania.
I see. I don't know. I'm just gonna go that way as well. How much can I go if I just relinquish my attack to go?
12.
12. So in Rabbids, when you touch someone, they can launch you farther. Mm-hmm. Can we do that?
Mm-hmm. Wait, what? Rabbits?
When you
Rabbits?
can your
I don't understand your Earth speak, Earthman.
can your teammates throw you
Anthony
farther?
or Otter,
Oh,
why don't you move?
I'm about to,
they can try.
but I haven't.
Wait, they can try. Will it work?
Well, she's already used
left.
all
Okay,
of her
okay.
movements.
For my movement, I will run, grab the enchanted chest, which is nigh invulnerable to my understanding, on the way, and double move.
I allow it. I will allow it.
I have a plan.
How do you just? I don't know how far you can go. I stopped.
12.
Everyone wants a little bit of the Taridge. Because you're crossing the bridge of Taridge. Do not
Took a
forget
very long
your
time for us
sandwich
to
you put
cross
in the
this
fridge.
bridge.
10 rolls. We would have just gone straight through.
Yes.
Right away.
Excellent. So now you have gone. Now comes the great Taridge fire burp. Now the fire burp is a screech. A screech that sounds worse than 1,000 nuns lecturing you about your lifestyle.
Oof,
and what
jeez.
happens is
Worse than that?
As a paladin, I kind of live for that.
And it is a strong 28, of which all of you are hit. And it screams and shrieks, and the gold upon its teeth, it makes a sound that sounds like this.
Ugh.
No! My God, my ears!
A monologue.
Burning! I am dying.
You're
and
dying?
I am
You're dead?
He's not doing well, this one.
I didn't even tell you how. I didn't even tell you how much you were hurt.
Oh, well, I'm not dead yet.
Oh wait, I think it's 28.
God, wizard's so
Oh,
dramatic.
no.
That was just to hit.
It means that it hits you.
Oh, that was 2 hits.
It's
Let's
hit.
add 28 back.
It is 16. 16.
Oh, that's a lot less. So
You dead?
6,
No,
4.
just playing those practical jokes.
All right, but don't forget that the PSL is frozen. The Wirecast, however.
So it's 42.
I would love to drink it, but I think we have to go kill this thing real quick.
Yes, I
I know
think
this
kill
thing
Taridge.
is
All right,
burning
the
us
monsters
alive.
do not.
Minutes.
They do not
8?
strike
Alright.
the time. The sands of time. They slip. Now
Attack.
attack Taridge. Can everyone see Taridge? Everyone at home.
22.
cannot.
And how beautiful he is.
22.
22 to strike Taridge. It does not.
Ah, fuck.
Oof.
Yes. I'm afraid that it does not. Now we move to you, wizard. Are you?
Power attack is only once, right?
Huh?
Nothing.
Yeah, only once.
Well,
sense.
I will move forward.
Good idea. Bringing the fight to Taridge.
I think the only thing I could do is move forward 12 spaces.
Yes, move. I think use it. Run for reinforcements past the nacho fountain. We turn to you now, Ivana.
Can everyone just run?
And my turn, and I go here, and work with you.
Oh, the clock it ticks. The clock it ticks.
Move me forward 12 as well while you're at it.
Okay, and you're kind of like.
The clock it ticks. The clock it ticks. Will Taridge strike? Will his scream roar again? The scream it roars again. Something happened. All right, you all take 11 points of damage. But now it is your turn. The final earth minutes that remain. Quick! Use your spells.
Attack.
Use them against Taridge for a single minute remains.
18.
18 does not strike Taridge. The next.
I will move forward to do a range attack, and I will attack with lightning bolt with 20.
20 does not hit Taridge. Does
That's a-
that's a opponent. Oh yeah, you're a wizard. You're a wizard. Yes, it hits Taridge. As it turns out that the gold on his teeth, he just hasn't brushed them in a while, and now you brush them, and now they're sparkling white but weak. Yeah, quick, go, Ivania.
And I move forward 12, and I throw
Take
my
an attack.
sword at him.
Take an attack.
26.
It hits Taridge. Roll the
Okay,
damage.
and then there it is, and flanking because reasons.
Flanking any range.
2, 4, 6, 8, 14, 17.
17 damages to Taridge. You have plucked his teeth like you were his dentist. The final attack, quick before the seconds drip away.
As I walk towards Taridge, I loop the unbreakable chest onto the pointy bit of my hammer and use its magics as an attack, dealing or hitting him with 27.
27 strikes Taridge. Now let us see if your magics are strong.
Dealing 10 damage, although whatever you want to throw in for the magical chest usage I think was pretty clever, so...
Yes, and as you do it, all it does is it opens up the mouth of Taridge. And now you all get sucked into his mouth. And it is like a powerful breath from something that you thought could not breathe. And while you entered, warriors proud and confident in your abilities to destroy creatures, the ability to destroy the creature most horrible was not powerful enough. And you have all
Does
been...
Shy Guy get sucked in with us?
Yes.
Okay, thought so.
The 5 of them have
My
been...
pal.
The 5 of them, including the Shy Guy, have been sucked into the mouth of Taridge. And finally, as you see them getting brought through, the Shy Guy screams, "Oh, man!" And they are trapped. And if you wish to discover what happens, you must tune in later. But for now, the game is done. They have not been able to... Whoa! Hey, guys, how's it going? That was the show. My name's Chris Bramonti. Yeah, I was playing a Montauk the whole time. Whoa. Hey, guys, thanks for watching the Gauntlet. I hope you had fun. We're having fun over here. I hope you're having fun over there. Thank you so much for all of your donations to the channel. It really, really helps us keep the lights on. And without lights, who can see? Not me. Now, let's find out who all of these performers were in their real lives. So if you're interested in their work, you can find more of it. Please, describe yourselves by real-world name to the people of Earth.
It was me the whole time, Minzui. Hey everyone.
Yeah, I love that. It was
Wait, so-
Minzui.
That's nice.
What?
It was me the whole time. Whoa, Josh. What?
Whoa! Whoa! Hi, I'm James, Nevada, and
The whole state of Nevada?
the whole state,
Whoa!
the entire state. I own it. My whole family owns it. And you can find me on most social media platforms as James Nevada.
Me too. That's also my handle.
All right, find James Nevada and James Nevada at jamesnevada.com. All right, did you have a .com?
No, I do not.
Well, if you liked him,
James Nevada.
His is at Minzui.
well,
Please do not take it. It's still up for grabs, and I just need to. If you guys could help me raise the money to buy at James Nevada or jamesnevada.com, that would be perfect.
It's like $12 a year.
or
I don't. Yeah.
or if your name is James Nevada and you don't want him to get the domain first,
that
go
domain.
right
Get
now.
that domain.
Go right now.
Domains.google.com.
All right, is that the thing? All right, now you.
Hi, I'm Kaylee Bray. You can find me on Twitter at Hoppa Barbarian.
Awesome, great. And you play over at Maze Arcana,
Yeah,
right?
I play on Anisadora on Monday nights, 7:30. Check us out.
Do you know? So you know Averill?
I know Averill. Yeah.
Great. Awesome.
Levine?
She's super. Averill Levine. Yeah, you
Yeah.
know what?
Well, we're both Canadian, so we all know each other.
It's complicated.
I know every American.
All right, and who's
That's how
that?
we knew each other.
Now who's that gentle soul?
Hi, everybody. I'm Josh Jones. You can find me on Twitter at @the_juice_Jones. I make a lot of jokes lately about how gosh darn hot it is in Los Angeles.
Yeah, what's
That's
with
why you
that?
have a sun on your chest.
That's why. Well, hey, you gotta praise the sun, or else it'll destroy
It'll,
you.
yeah.
Look,
It tried to this past
See what
weekend.
happened?
Yeah. Ooh. But yeah, improviser, podcaster in Los Angeles.
Oh, look at that. All right, everybody, that is the gang, and my name's Chris Primanti. If you want to know anything that I do, you can find me as a Montiac on Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube, or you can find me with musical improv group Robot Teammate. If you happen to be in the Los Angeles area and you want to see a concert, come tonight at 10:30 p.m. to Bordner's in Hollywood. Or if not, and you're on the East Coast, please come check out our off-Broadway musical, which is a sci-fi sports comedy called Turbulence, coming to the Soho Playhouse on October 13th. That would be awesome. Also, you can watch the Gauntlet every Thursday at 6:30 p.m. on Hyper RPG, as well as the Buffy RPG that me and my podcast co-host Omar Najam do. We do a Buffy podcast, and there's another group that does a Buffy podcast, and we all have a show in the Buffy universe that we do on Hyper RPG every Tuesday. And Juice Jones helped us design the system for us.
I love those mechanics you guys use.
Yes.
Boy, howdy, they sure are smart.
You know what? They're smart, they're thinky, they're fantastic. Now, we're going to get the shy guy himself in the real world in here to tell us what's going on.
Yo.
Matt, what's up, buddy?
guys? What's up,
Hey.
everybody? Thank you so much, everyone. Welcome all new subs. And remember, guys, that if you're watching Hyper RPG, and all month is September. That's right, half off all new subs, and it goes straight to us. So it's a great time to jump on, and that's for any tier as well. I think it's also if you improve your tier, if you go up to like a 25 tier, level tier 3 or whatever. But it's half off all subs. We have so much great content, and we have a lot of great things we can't announce. But in the next month, it's a lot of sub-only stuff too that you can expect from us here at Hyper RPG. So take advantage of September.
Subscribe, you dingus!
Which one?
They know.
They
know.
who they were. They
So
knew who they
subscribe, guys, and thank you for all the new subs who came on to the channel today. Thank you, and welcome to the Thumper family. We're excited to have you. Hop in that Discord, talk about the shows, talk about all the shows and all the content. Get in that Reddit, and let's talk, man. But tomorrow is Sci Friday here at Hyper RPG.
What does that mean?
Sci Friday, we're gonna start off at 3 p.m. with Cure for Boredom, which is our board game show with the crew here at Hyper. Then followed by we're gonna kick up to Seattle for Death from Above Legacy. Whoa! I'm very excited. We're gonna have up for Maggie Ferguson from Master of the Metaverse. Will be the up for tomorrow night. Then after that, we're kicking it down here for Pencil and Parsecs, our Star Wars Edge of the Empire RPG. If you're not watching that show, guys, like all of our shows, you need to get on that, man. Get on all our stuff, dude. It's freaking rad. And then just big announcements. Next week, we're announcing our new character for Valiant Comics Vanquish. So very excited about that, guys. It's gonna be super dope. But guys, we're excited. Lucas coming in. What's up, dude?
I've been here the whole time.
Whoa, Lucas, you were inside his cloak. Whoa.
The whole time.
Yep. Oh, I was on his shoulders.
Guys, next tomorrow after
You trying to get somewhere?
Left out.
tomorrow
We can have our own.
tomorrow for Pencils and Parsecs. Bert's actually out of town, so Hector's going to be the GM, and we're doing a special one-off that is canon in their own universe, in the Pencils and Parsecs universe. But all the characters are going to be playing new characters. So this is a one-off that's happening within the galaxy that they're currently playing in.
Wow.
Playing new characters.
That's awesome.
That's awesome.
Just for the
Everybody's
week.
go check it out. Let's all squeeze in a little. Let's
I love one shot.
All right, everybody. Now everybody's hugging and feeling
can't-
happy. Is that all the information?
You can't end the show while I'm here.
You
'cause
can't
I
do
have
that.
to-
He's got to be
Oh,
back
you
there.
can't. Okay, there.
Bum ba da bum bum.